Oh, yeah, yeah.
Blonde?
Nope.
Brunette?
Super black hair. Like yours.
Straight hair with glasses?
He has glasses.
He has glasses, yeah.
Might know who you're talking about. But my brain's functionality level today is like, too pissy. So, like this, I have so many rants to go on while we're going through these games today.
Oh, dude, let's do it.
Funny.
Let's do it.
Like
I'm
this.
ready.
These shite wagon screen protectors.
Get the glass
one that they sold me. I'm gonna go get the liquid glass from Sprint tomorrow.
Liquid glass.
The best screen protector ever. So it goes on liquid, right?
And it
smooth
becomes
out
glass.
whatever, and it doesn't have problems like these. It's the freaking best. My favorite.
I think I have that.
This one is a straight up effing piece of garbage. This isn't even 2 months old. And it's already peeled off enough that I'm just, probably during our stream, I will peel it off the rest of the way because it makes me angry.
I get too OCD about, I even get the glass ones, but the problem with that Samsung screens is that they're curved on the side, and so you'll get a bunch of gunk in the sides. And so I get so OCD about it that I just took mine off. I haven't had a screen protector on mine for like 2 years now.
Haha. Too funny, dead or alive.
Thanks, man. I can't think of another thing.
See, this one, the screen isn't nearly as curved, which I'm actually mad about because it makes it easier to break. Like my camera that's cracked on the back because it fell out of my pocket. This far, from here to the ground, is all.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know how mine
Stupid.
got cracked, but there's a crack going across my inverted camera.
Straight garbage.
So we're just gonna have to be a little. I'm just gonna have to be a little loud because the screen actually can't
Oh.
hear it all.
She straight up just effing shot her.
That's fair.
Like send the notification on my camera screen. Click the bell, and it should give you a notification.
Make sure to click that bell icon.
Can we not hear anything? Oh, the music's too loud. Turning on the voices.
They did.
It's dead, kid. Damn. We gotta jump.
The fact that he's still alive after that.
We might actually have to put the mic a little farther back.
What the heck?
We're really loud, but the game is not loud at all. And since
Dude.
we're going off the mic for... Oh! Oh
What?
no!
What the heck is up with the freaking creepity cheapity stalker trying to get at
No way.
Clementine?
Yeah.
Do we get to kill him?
I hope.
Do we get to kill him?
Straight up pushing him off a ledge into a pit full of zombies.
I will say there's a better way to kill him.
Then pushing him off a ledge into... Do we get to castrate him?
You can have lemon.
That seems like kind of an ass move, but I want to see it happen.
Uh-huh.
You have to do certain decisions, but I'm not going to guide you guys through it.
What the heck is with this thing? Oh, dang it. It's talking out of
I have a
turn.
weird twitch. My middle finger's a little faster on the draw.
It's the what you call it bird. I call this the Jared bird.
Oh, wait. Give me the controller. I'll pass the one to down.
Oh, he's got a freaking shovel. Now that's smart. He's smart.
Dude, a shovel would be freaking sick. You could even sharpen it. So on GTA, I had an outfit that's called Assassin. And I made another outfit that was just like it, but without a jacket. And so I called it abbreviated ASS1. Well, I didn't realize until Sadiq pointed it out the other day. Why do you have a freaking outfit called Ass 1?
Well, that's a great
I was
question.
like, well, it all began when I was born.
It all started at my birth.
Yep.
You see, my parents wanted to call me Bronhi Morinkamer here, but instead they called me Jared Moroni Wells.
Oh, here I thought they were going to name.
And now your full name is out there on the internet.
Yeah, it already was pretty much, except for the middle name.
Just
My brother,
Oh.
my brother plays.
my brother plays Elden Ring, and his character's name is Connor Wells. And he's my brother, so I'd imagine people would be over name is Jared Wells. Oh yeah, Amanda's my brother's little friend? Question mark.
You need to rest.
Just get
We should be just a few more blocks away. Nobody goes there? Sure as hell will. Nobody knows. It's going to be okay. Kenny was missed.
It's church time.
Keep moving. No one's ringing that bell. It's automatic. On a timer.
So you wish to summon his ass.
That's a point.
Someone's up there. You sure? I don't see anything.
Shut up, Shaggy.
I know what I saw. I'm telling you, there's someone up in that bell tower. Someone alive. I thought you said that thing didn't work.
What? Who the hell?
Who the hell is this? Oh, answer me.
Yeah, we didn't think it worked either.
You ever know about?
Yeah, it's like cool, didn't it?
Oh. Creepy.
Alright, let's blast some brains.
Run.
Everybody, run!
I love how the other options were oh shit or oh F.
Yeah.
Why would you like pick up
I love it. He just ping.
It's hard to hear you guys' voices. It's really bad. Really? Really? The audio.
We're too close. Don't you think? Go!
Alright, everyone, talk real fast.
Hey, yo, I'm a space monkey.
What? That little piece of shite. Screw him. What?
Aim, fire. Fire the gun.
Yeah, I think it's just me. Because it's pointed more to them, so I'm going to pivot it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes, old
Thank
man.
you, hobo.
Thank you, Charles. Charles is a goat. Ben proved he is an asshole. It's true.
Move your asses! River Street's right over here!
Just like me.
I'll give me a
Clementine's mother.
He's 1v1ing a freaking 4 zombies.
Decision time. Get the feeling.
No time! We gotta go now!
I think it was supposed to be a decision, but I think it got cut.
He just makes you go.
Yep.
He's gonna hold him off for you. That's sad.
That's right, he's a bad A.
Yo, remember who else?
He
was
is kind of a
badass?
freaking bad A.
What was that?
No. What's his name from Death Row to Canada?
Oh, Billy!
Billy!
Dude, Charles is the Billy of this
Yeah.
game. Because they teamed him.
Billy, how's that door? I'm working on it, I'm working on it! Lady, I ain't the one who's bleeding.
Oh, shit. That was a game.
It's almost as if
This
someone
little
was-
piece of shite. left Clementine, Shaggy.
What the hell, dude?
That was not the time to split up and look for clues.
Oh shit! Just leave it at that.
People watching.
No idea.
I am in the mood today to blast everything possible to blast, so...
Do you think the festival souls be back here? Will they really find us? I can't pay. I used to have a pet hamster. One night, I how over the building's cage, and when we woke up, he eating applesauce.
Oh shit!
I never so retarded and can't run or walk in an action section of the Halo baseball. It's true. Stupid old me. Should jump on the train ride. I don't remember any of this dialogue.
Please go and help him. We need to get an info like now.
You know what? You're just showing up. Don't tell me what the fuck to do. I want to cave in her skull.
Yeah, I don't really like this stuff.
Oh.
She's almost more annoying than the other crazy chick.
I think she hasn't shot anybody yet.
It's true.
I mean, I was okay with Lily until she shot Carly.
Yeah,
She can be as crazy as she wants, as long as she's not killing people.
that's fair.
What are you looking at now, you dumb... No! I already looked at the ding dog house. Get out of here. Just trying to look at this dingle bird fountain there.
Dingo, fountain.
Dingle fountain, man.
His voice lines are so freaking quiet.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing to have. Except the squarehead.
That's a good point.
Fair point.
That hobo was smart. He got a freaking sharpening shovel. Oh look. Of course.
Shovel the door. Chivalry to encounter the main move. After 6 hours of playing.
Huh.
You guys ever heard of a locked doggy? My neighborhood was just like that. It's radio control. Dog was powerful. Literally open to the dog.
Oh no!
Every day is a school day.
Oh
Let's
no!
go desecrate a little dog parade.
Yep.
That's actually sad.
That things isn't what it used to be.
Probably a dog.
A duck.
Yeah, I'd say stay away.
Okay.
Oh! I just don't want her to actually get hurt.
You know, when you get sad and you end up her ghost death and mom for 2. That's true. That's actually a really depressing moment in that game.
The end of Modern Warfare 2. Yeah.
And Gus gets shot. We should unlatch it first.
Oh, okay.
Not cool.
Okay.
Now bury it again.
Yeah, bury it again. Don't look at it.
What are you? No, bury that thing again. What?
No.
No, take it in the house, you. I'm not looking at that again. Nope, nope, nope.
Nope.
Sorry, Clem. I come say sorry now.
What's the point of boarding up your windows on this side?
Mm.
Safety? People would just pull off.
Yep. Alrighty, well.
Yes! God damn!
Yeah.
Freaking ghost mask he has, but dripping the whole game. It's true.
Clem, just a minute. Dude, just have Clementine going. There we go. Are you okay?
Are you okay? Say something.
Yep.
Good job, Clem. Yeah, way to go.
You praised her.
Can we maybe have this conversation inside?
Can you maybe stop talking?
Could you just shut up?
My question is, he was more afraid of heights than a horde of effing zombies?
Yeah.
Like hundreds or thousands of dude.
Also, he fell on his leg and it split open his knee, and he's still able to walk on that leg. Like, they just act like it's just a split open knee. And I'm like, what do you think split open the knee? You freaking shattered your bone.
Mhm. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes impact can do stuff, but
It's very
yeah.
But it's usually where it impacts you. It wouldn't be on the top of your knee.
Yeah, it's just
I'm such a still stupid kid. I bet Ellie does better.
Nice. I don't know, I think President's actually more of a bad than Eloise.
Tell you what.
It's working.
I can tell you shit.
Do you think that might have been worth sharing with the rest of us?
Triangle.
Let me tell you. Kid and I only found out yesterday.
So what are you keeping it from the rest of us?
Who gives a shit about the damn radio? I'm more worried about whoever it was out there ringing that bell, bringing the dead down on top of us. They didn't want us to make it to the river.
What makes you think that the police would be anyone
Because that doesn't make a lick of damn sense. Why would they bring out the dead like that and then try to warn us about it?
I have no idea what to respond.
Just sounds like a GTA San Andreas NPC to get me
All
over
the
there.
reason to get on a damn boat and can't be followed.
I'm not told about your favorite thing. Or need you to say.
We need to find Chuck.
Suit yourselves. I'm not going to wait around too long for someone else to grab up those boats. That's our ticket out of here.
Dude, it's been months. There's no way there's a boat. It's actually really cool lighting.
You need to take me upstairs. You got that. Make sure you check in who you understand.
You know what? Fuck you, man. You've become an asshole after your family died.
imagine that.
Why are you being such an ass right now, Kenny? In like a day. One of them betrayed us, and I just felt like that. Yeah, probably. They didn't
Yeah, who the heck would ever do that? Why are you looking at a clock?
Why did it stop working?
Disembodied zombie head falls out of the cupboard.
Baby zombie leaps from the cupboard.
Oh, okay, that's like friggin' what's it called? Dead Space or whatever
Yeah.
level garbage. Yeesh. That game is too much, in my opinion.
That game is too much, but I will say that they actually made zombies really freaking horrifying in that game.
It's like weird Cthulhu space zombies.
Yep.
Check
Oh,
the
Jordan, I was
microwave.
going to ask. I'm going to do a campaign, a zombie campaign, with the people in our game group. I was wondering if you'd like to join.
A zombie campaign?
Yes.
Oh, like a D&D type group?
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe. Oh, no, that's sad.
The dog's name was Walter.
It's an awesome dog, man.
Alright, where else? I assume it's going to force us into this other room. Alright, let's go. Woot, woot.
Right? It has nutrients.
Actually, yeah, you can.
It just tastes like ass.
Yeah. No, the main ingredient in dog food is a chemical that is edible.
So I'm not eating cat food. Cat food is just expired human food. For the most part.
Meat is steak frosty.
Why don't you move it in front of the door so you guys are going to use it?
Wait, I wanted to look at the CDC thing. There we go.
They have a CDC thing?
Yeah,
Did Fauci sign off on it? He probably
Probably.
invented this stupid zombie apocalypse.
straight up. Piece of shite.
Political!
Oh my gosh! I did not push on the effing whiskey bottles.
Games your toxic
Screw you, game.
Games having toxic online games. Actually, I will say I probably have.
This thing won't let me look at whatever, screw it.
It's not an option, it's not important.
Shit, because the CDC says they're all dead.
Might as well talk about
I
everything.
really wrote using it on GG. But any fucking bitch. I don't usually play match games. I only ever really play like GTA. Look, man, if you were emotionally unstable and a little bit freaking nuts the day after your family just died, you're already insane. If we play out one day, I'm going to trash talk you really hard. I know you could do it online games. Go for it.
Alright, I would be taking those big chunks of wood out of that potted plant thing. Faux show.
100%. That'd be a quarter staff.
Oh, there's a picture with the dog in it?
Yep. Come on, Lee, you slow son of a gun.
Hey, I know that picture.
What the heck is that picture?
It's like something about, I think it might be Samson.
Hmm.
It's one of the old Roman pictures, artist pictures or whatever. Like, all right, we got it. Dog died. It was sad.
Yep.
They just keep rubbing it in our faces.
And we have desecrated grave and he's freaking decapitated.
Pew pew pew. I'm ready to shoot. Here we go.
Well, I'd be using those freaking wire hangers, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That shit would be nuts.
Well, that would. Well, I don't know. Never mind. What would be cool if they could make is get some form of they call it like the razor wire, chicken wire, the ultimate anti-zombie tool. Just start flinging that around on the end of a flail.
Or you could pull a Negan and put it on your back.
Yeah.
But he has barbed wire, so that wouldn't actually work.
We
had an argument about that one time.
More effective for humans than zombies.
Well, the problem is after a few swings, all the barbed wire would be bended down because it's just iron.
Yeah.
You'd have to have razor wire to actually cut anything and make it a.
Where's that other door that we're supposed to check down?
The end of the stairs over here.
Aha! All right, here we go. Pew pew.
Oh no! What's gonna happen?
Just a broom, man.
What happened?
One of our Turkish YouTubers fell to prison because of a parody music video. Like it was a parody in everywhere of the video.
You could use
Put
that.
that on the freaking wound.
Yeah.
The sugar's not going to be good for it, but the alcohol should be.
Just a friend. So what's he heard? What's he been saying to you? What's he been saying to him?
Christina.
Trying to find my parents. They were in Savannah. Seriously, nice. I think he wants to help me find them.
Every 4 years. Damn.
Lee?
Strict parody laws. Or copyright laws.
Lee, you need to get up here now. What's wrong? It's Kenny.
Oh, before we go to this, our last Walking Dead video got 48 views as of last time I checked.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was like 5 hours long. Actually, no, the last one was only again.
Ready to slide down on your... Hey, I hate this game so much. I'm glad that it gets lots of views, but I hate it. That's probably why it gets views, because I freaking hate it.
Yep.
Yeah, he just like enjoys seeing him suffer. And
Turn.
Kenny's hung himself. Oh shit.
No, he didn't. It's a duck.
No, they shot Duck in the head.
Yeah, this is the kid that lived here with the dog.
Oh my gosh.
If you shoot it,
We'll take care of it.
or you can actually
No.
take care of it. He can prove himself.
Oh, I give him the gun? No. I'm gonna do it. Straight up. Good.
I don't know if he's pushing.
Alright,
Not really. More of a
This is the stuff I like in this first season. You'd never see a scene like this in the second season. Or the third. Can you bash in his head or shoot him or stomp in his head?
I say we bash. Making as little noise as possible because, you know.
Yeah, and shooting down one with a house full of people is not really that smart an idea.
Simple.
Shows do it yourself.
What? No.
It's dead.
I still don't like it.
Like anybody, that scene has no actual weight on the overall narrative, right?
No, but it's just a heavy scene.
Yeah, and it's just good writing. I always make Kenny kill that one.
Evil. Really?
What? Because I don't think he should ever have to kill his son, but he should know that he would have been able to do it if I wasn't there.
Mm-hmm. You can bury him where the doggy was. Bury him with his doggy.
Bury the doggy earlier.
Alright, fine. Oh, it's making us do it all slow and sad. Or he's going to come back to life and try to eat us.
Bite your neck off. Then you play the rest of the game as Clementine.
Oh.
Oh my.
Aww.
Oh.
Alright, get to it.
Open a company to save stuck people and call it stuck
Technical
services.
Hmm.
You have a life alert for getting stuck.
Why making me look at it again? Dump the dirt in. Yep, very sad. It is very, very sad. I'm not in the mood to have any more sadness today now. Get to it.
Sure you're not.
Get. Come on. Hurry up. There you go. Very, very
It'll
heavy.
take forever when you figure out this this slow. Damn.
Are they disappointed that he's burying a child, or is it just that somber of a moment?
It's just sad. My problem is I think the zombie's going to straight up come around that gate and be like, hello!
No, they just like drink coffees.
Oh my goodness. Oh!
Oh! You gross motherfucker.
Hey! Who are you? What the hell do you want from us?
Lee, what's going on?
So someone standing there having things. Watching us. No, too fast. Look like a bad at the hill stop. Ran off before I could get
Yeah, good looking straight.
Alright, that's it. Stuck around here long enough. It's time to get back on track. Time to get down to the river and find ourselves a boat.
I don't know if they're going to.
Well, you better get ready, because I'm going down to River Street right now to find a boat. As soon as she's ready to go, we're moving out. more water, gas, ammo. Just make sure there's nothing food you search if you want. I'm done with this house. We came to the city to buy boats. It's just what I'm doing.
Can we eat food
Maybe it's
too?
not such a bad idea to check
Yeah.
out this. I said I'm done with this house.
Not much of meds. You can find that in the fish.
We can do both. Take one last look around the place. Grab anything that looks useful. I can't kill you without any good for this. Oh,
Wait, can I come? My mom and dad can't be far now. Maybe we can look for them on the way to the river.
Ah!
I do this best to just stay here. I need you to watch out for the use the pistol. We'll get ready for the time.
I said I'm supposed to always stay close to you.
It's just this once.
Don't trust Ben, he's an ass.
Okay.
Eli's burning. Go grab my gear, then we'll head out.
What here? Yeah, that's a good question.
We walked here without any bags.
No offense, Ben, but
So that was an option, huh?
Maybe say the no offense one is just a huge tip to Ben. He's like, no offense, Ben, but I don't trust you.
You ready to shoot someone, dumbass?
We probably shouldn't have trusted him to look after Clementine, huh?
What if I told you guys you already got the bad ending?
I would.
Why? What's the bad ending? We don't get to kill him. Clem has to kill him.
Having to kill him would be the good ending.
Dang it! You should have told us what to choose then, Jared.
East Bay and Lincoln Street.
That is.
Were we supposed to have her? No, there's no way to let her come with us.
No, there wasn't a way to make it.
Dang it. Oh gosh, good darn it.
Dude, man's on a mission.
I'd be taking up those street signs. You use the stop sign as a shield.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a bad buckler.
Thank you. Somebody has to leave. What's one of the most useful things in a freaking zombie apocalypse?
A shield. I don't understand why no one ever has one.
River's right up ahead. You bastards fucking with us again. It's another trap. It's not the same thing as what's going on. Everybody else is going. They did it. We won't pay.
Oh, I thought there was a dog. I was like, no.
I also think a stop sign could probably
What the hell is
stop
going
a
on?
pistol ammo bullet. What's there? Maybe one or two.
Yeah, not a bunch, but a couple.
But I would definitely be making makeshift shields all the
I'll
time.
find whoever's doing that and I'll ring their motherfucking bill.
Yeah, I would be. I would reinforce it with some wood because people shoot through those stop signs with 22s all the time out here in the country.
That's true.
That is-
Dumb kids go. I just trying to think what you would have to put behind it to. But it would make a great anti-zombie thing. The biggest problem would actually be those crossbows, especially the ones that are just a sharpened stick.
Probably not, but the ones that actually have like a legit tip on the end and just go straight through it. But also, you're not really having a shield for guns or projectiles.
This is the plan. It's the only one we've got. And you pissing on it in front of everyone like you did back at the house ain't exactly helpful. Screw you. I ain't giving up that easy. This one might still be salvageable. Seriously? Got a better fucking idea.
Yeah, we swim.
I'll check it out. You look further along the water edge. Maybe there's something at the other end. You think we should split up too far? We don't have to. See that telescope? You see all the way along the waterfront right here. See what you can find. Okay.
I do have the feeling Kenny's just gonna effing lose it.
He's already losing it.
I mean, like, total batshit crazy bonkers, blast his own brains out. That looks like a zombie to me.
With a pike through it.
Yep.
Are they moving?
You don't destroy the head. Yeah. Believe me, the stream does not end. I would come back again. Like I love the stream this run. It's like the last two, and yes, that.
Oh, shoot.
All right, we'll see you. Yeah. We'll probably still be on. I think we're going to do the whole episode today, so. It looks like fun.
Yeah. Let's
Lift
just
him up?
leave it. Let's just leave it. I don't want to touch that.
Shoot him.
No.
Oh, that's another thing that in this universe, if you have enough zombies like around your fort, zombies will never actually go up to your walls because they just smell the zombie instead of humans.
Oh, so that's why they do it.
Yeah.
This is
It's
literally...
unclear if they have to actually still be alive.
This is literally just like a barricade of bodies.
Yeah.
Holy freak. Somebody is an effective but sick bounder. Alright, which one of y'all's got a quarter?
Wrench.
I'm guessing
I
that...
don't know how it kept our wrench, which means they actually did 3 different models with this.
I'm guessing one of these chumps has a quarter.
Yeah. I wouldn't climb over that shit. Are you kidding me?
Mm-mm. I'd be afraid one of them would come back alive.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
How do you know they did a plan for that? They just put, like, the top layer is all dead things, but like a second layer of all of them still alive.
Oh, I gotta shoot him to check him for quarters, huh? That's the puzzle, isn't it? I hate
I
this
don't
game
want to
good.
shoot that, man. It'd make a lot of noise.
Yep.
Oh, there, right there. That sign right there on the door. No. Back over here.
No, dang it.
Oh, I get the stairs right here. So, these are actual real markings that the military does when they go and check things. So, I forget what each number, like, so I think the number on the left is how many alive were found, how many is left on the bottom, and the one on the right is how many went in, maybe? I don't know. But I remember someone explaining what all the markings mean, and they're actually all real.
Gosh dang it, it's not gonna let us beat this part without shooting. Gosh dang it.
AJ.
Oh, nope. Ha
Cash register. Dude, I would definitely have a bunch of stray coins on me.
Alright, where else am I allowed to walk to look?
Smack it.
I just want the coins out of it. Yep.
Quarter!
Could I have gotten anything from that zombie if I'd have whacked him?
No, if you were to click the shoot button, he's like, I probably should do that. That's all that happens.
Freaking
Wait,
Kenny's
what happens
lost
if-
his dang mind.
If you click the shoot button on the zombies, League is just like, yeah, I probably shouldn't do that.
Dang it, we already missed the good ending. We're...
What's up with the boat? It ain't gonna work. Hull's cracked beneath the waterline. Someone stripped out the back. Can't fix it. What the hell is that?
Just looks back casually.
No, you guys haven't missed out on any endings.
Huh?
You guys haven't missed out on any endings.
Okay. So, yeah. We cannot be the first people that had the idea, oh, take a boat.
Of course not. That's like the first idea everyone would have. Besides, go to Walmart.
Yeah. Chuck is
Alcatraz would actually be a freaking sick place to go. Yo, I never even thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
Unless the zombies can wash up on land. Which they can, because they don't drown.
That sucks, because that's the bet during other apocalypse zombie game things. A boat's one of the best places to be, because they'll just... We're out on an island in the water. I don't see nothing.
Give a look over to the left.
More to the left.
Oh shit. What about an ice pick and work on a wall? Probably would.
What the heck is that?
Sure.
I imagine he's going to do it anyway, so...
Activates the radio. What the
Ninja!
What? I did the thing, though.
I go past me.
What?
Now you dead.
No! Let me hurt him.
Is it a woman?
Yep.
A woman.
A cute one. That's what he thought.
Circle.
This was X, huh?
Kitty, go! No, he's not!
As you can tell from the Kenny don't.
Who the hell are you?
Calm down once she tells me who the fuck she is.
Back off, asshole. My name's Molly.
I like her.
Hi. You guys really aren't are you?
It's crooked.
Everything on that bear. Surely one of them.
Oh. Huh.
Everything started going to shit. People got together and filled up mental labor. Folks living through anything like a dead man. I tried to.
Why?
Let's just say they have a zero tolerance policy for anyone involved with the virus.
So how'd you know we weren't there?
Because there are no children involved.
It's stupid.
Children, the elderly, no one with their hands made of information. Basically, no one but you learning on them. It's all about the survival. That's Preston. Shit.
Jesus Christ.
Well, just the opposite.
Got a point.
That's not what I want to do. I'm saying they actually chance.
No, the children are just forced to be. Nothing to fend themselves and fear. Like I said, it's really tolerance. Got rid of anyone that can mention or no way. The way they look at it, those people are just lost in personalities. Draining precious resources.
And in like 10 years was their plan.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Lee's started getting really sick. Kristen and Ben had to take him upstairs. I didn't just want to sit around there. I wanted to come help.
Bullshit.
Really? Because if it weren't for her showing up when she did, I would have beaten her.
Staying.
Believe it or not, I've got better things to do with my
I knew it. Lee, I knew she was the one who been following us. Fucking bitch.
Get that finger out of my face, Grandpa, before I just go straight up your ass.
Ah!
I don't even know who the hell you people are.
Calm down, okay? The voice on the radio was a cat, remember? Yeah, well, whoever you are, ringing those bells this morning nearly got us all killed. Raised the dead all around us.
That's the idea, Jesus. How do I get around? Ring a bell one day and track those weeks. By the time this time is out into the area.
Peeps. Is that what you call them?
Yeah, you know, like at the carnival, they'll eat anything the life of it.
It's pretty smart.
Doesn't take much to absorb the dead. You just gotta move fast, get in and out before they start to walk back.
Why would they wander back?
That's what people get. You're not impressed. So who the hell are you? What are you doing? Yeah, good luck with that. Anyone with a boat can get out of here as soon as someone's headed east. Any that got left behind, drop restricted to parks. Stars too.
Guys.
If there was, do you think I'd still be here? I've been over every inch of this city. There's no place to be.
God damn it. Fuck!
Hey, moron, you want to keep your voice down?
Shit.
Since you're not getting on any boat, I'd advise you folks to go back to where you came from before. Right.
Why would they come back? They heard the bell. It was
So-
Dale.
The teleporting deck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The explanation. They could have made the excuse that his gunshot brought them, but it's been so long since then. That's cool.
Just gonna let her go? Hey! You
Clem.
Come on, make it fast.
Is that a fire escape ladder?
Straight up lifts the old man up. Good thing Kenny's nope, he's not a stronghold bounder.
Get us out of the garbage can.
Get on top of the garbage can, you dumb.
Come on, Lee, get your ass out of there.
Of course. You're gonna go down into the sewer.
Here, you got to pry it open.
Come on, you slow son of a gun. Of course he's going in the sewer. Yup, I'm pushing X. Why do you ever jump down in an alley? Great. Now we get to solo play through the freaking sewers. Probably gonna get ate by a friggin' crocodile.
A zombie crocodile.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes it just a decaying crocodile. Because it still would try to kill you.
Smack him. Oh, she did. Double tap. Always double tap. Double tap.
Come on, can you hear me? If you can hear me, just get back to the house, okay? I'll meet you there.
We still have the hook.
Yes.
Great.
Well, let's get going. I knew it. Lovely little tromp through the sewers. Smelled out by some dead. Eaten by a gator.
Real solid.
This is a Star Lab sewer, so there's a giant gorilla in here.
Oh, great.
No.
Great.
That's actually more scary
Grog.
than
A telepathic gorilla? Yeah, I'd be terrified.
Mm-hmm. Giant gorilla of any sort. At least
Just a gorilla.
Yeah. At least the gator I can.
A gator, if I get my hands around its mouth, it can't bite me.
And you go slip. Sploosh! Yep. Imagine that. Lee, you're kind of dumb. You should be walking along the side of that where it's a little less slippery.
Slippery, or at least sliding down through butt. What killed them? How the freak did a freaking slow ass walker catch a rat?
Hey man, I don't know.
Maybe it was already dead.
Maybe.
The problem about zombies in this world is just like the freaking stupid spore world zombies. That's what we start calling it. Spore world is that they could live down here. Most of them would eventually die.
Yep. This never addresses it. It never addresses this, but these zombies would actually pollute most of the water on the earth.
Yeah, straight up.
Because they would get stuck in there, and since they're still alive, they just start producing the disease in the water.
Yeah, the problem with this world is everyone would just die eventually. Oh. Holy, yep, they're eating on somebody. Yeah, that's a disgusting sound.
Sitting by a person that doesn't close their mouth to me.
Which I hate, by the way.
I do too.
Lefty Lucy.
Like, I hate it so much. I gave my character one of my characters a trigger that if she ever hears someone eating too obnoxiously, she has an anxiety attack.
Tell me about that one.
Just a zombie pours out of the freaking.
Oh, yuck. Blah.
Quit talking, dumbass.
No, take the thing off.
Yeah, what?
Yep. Take the spinning thing off. 'Cause everyone knows that's how they work.
Now what?
Now you go to the other one that we couldn't use before, put it on.
Where was that one?
Go to the left. No.
Come on. There you go, you dumb.
It's pried open, boys. That's not loud at all.
Yeah. Gotta come this
Exactly.
way.
I'd probably throw all the zombies in there and then close that freaking gate on them.
Mm-hmm. Nope, nope. Put that back on, you dumb piece of shit.
Damn it, Jordan.
Oh, can't take it off.
Come on. Turn that water on. What the?
No, run.
It's not very clear on if the zombies can actually see you.
Wait, this way, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, you dumb piece of garbage. Go. Go, 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 go. Go.
I probably would have done what that one dude did in The Last of Us,
Mhm.
in that sewers. The guy that like trapped himself in the sewers after he got off his boat, and then he got the family into the sewers. Because I mean, yes, it would stink like heck, but they're very well fortified.
Mhm.
Really hard to get into.
I'm assuming we have to go to the left and run, yeah?
Yep.
Go. Go, you dumb son of a fool.
Oh,
No!
You had a gun?
Smart that way at least. Darn it. Okay, now get walking.
Yeah, I bet you that Charles probably had a chance of living at some point in the development of this game.
Charles, Chuck.
Yeah.
You dumb son of a gun.
Right, don't shoot it. You know, it's an option, but don't do it. I accidentally do it all the time.
You know what
And
that
the
kind of
nail.
looks like? Clementine.
You better run, dumb. That makes me real sad, friggin' Chuck.
Should have got 8.
Can we do this one? Nope, the door.
If you did shoot at any time back right there,
Mm-hmm.
the zombies would be chasing you right now.
I hate
You have
it.
to do this all over like
Wait, where do we go then?
Why didn't you use the X on the door?
Oh, there we go. So I thought I clicked that first.
There's the ladder down there.
Oh, a ladder.
a duck.
A duck!
Another thing I would do in the zombie apocalypse, instead of like whistling to attract attention from the zombies.
A duck!
No way you can pick it up on his own. What? Well, now what?
Go above the sign. And then get something.
Jump.
Right there.
Try with the pickaxe, you dumb. You dumb son of a gun.
That's why I should have taught Jim instead of English or history. I think is what I should have taught. Oh shit, the plot thickens.
I
Are we totally gonna let the dead into that town full of freaking...
What cruel irony.
Mm-hmm.
Fallout shelter.
That would be a sick place to hold up. Yeah, I wish we had a nearby fallout shelter.
Probably were. Nope, get, nope, skip.
Boom, walk out and we're in.
Hello.
I don't want any trouble.
It's all right. It's okay. I don't want any trouble. Why? You do well to turn around and leave right now. Look, sorry to disturb you folks. I'll just be going. Don't like me. I know.
Where else would he be from? Everyone else around here is dead.
Nothing around here. The madness. You have to make it. I had a brother. You were there. I was glad he's here.
Worse.
So,
Can't trust him, honey. You can't let him leave.
what do you want me to do? Shoot him in the head?
Oh no. He's more of a mercy than anyone from Crawford ever showed us. Right under their feet.
I'm sorry. Get back, or I swear I'll shoot. It's all right. It's okay.
Turner, what the hell are you doing?
I think there actually is a way you can get shot there, and it's kind of funny.
Relax. Not in church. You really have to run. Look. You really look. Well, we are. We got out of there when they started sealing up the place. Started cleaning out the sick and the old. Survivor society need to be threatened. No room for weakness. Ability in the living master. Look that over. You're sick. We're sick. We're all members of cancer survivors who used to be killed in the hospital. We're in remission. That wasn't good enough for Godfrey. We'd already rounded up 5 of us before the rest of his members took hold of the night here. So it's basement. It is. Oh. Yeah. He's always high on my list. Looking for a place to survive. I didn't find you when you found me. Few of us got boxed in by walkers up on the street. We're down here trying to get away. So just trying to get out. Get back to the people.
I don't understand why people would just lie randomly. Like in that instance, what do you give away by telling the truth?
Yeah.
The symbols are like a dead babies. They change the company about what we got. Like that, but we all got our own problems. Sick people. You know we got here.
God, why should we help you?
Sorry, Preston. I just want to get back to the people. Back to Clemson.
Wait. Oh, I meant to say no, but I consider her my daughter.
Like, she's his daughter. What about how he just said, I want to get back to Clementine, and he assumed daughter, as opposed to, like, girlfriend, like, all this other stuff. Wife, sister, mom.
Yeah. He was a dad once, I assume, and he just knows it. The sound.
The sound.
Sound in the voice.
Old slippery sound.
Uh-huh. Wait, no. If this dude gets eaten by zombies, I hate this game and I'm never playing it again.
Well,
Okay, I made it back.
what is this?
I didn't tell you about me. Understand. I'm the one who put that beating on the jungle.
This is Grumps. This is help me get back here.
I think you have something that belongs to me.
What, a mass kicking? So you can actually win the fight against Molly, and then she doesn't actually say those lines about kicking your butt.
I hate this controller things. I put it right on that thing and clicked the button and it was like...
Yeah.
No need.
That's actually the hardest victim event in the entire game. Is the fight with Molly for whatever reason.
This is good. This is fine. Would you take a look at it?
Too bad he's only a math doctor.
Are you serious?
Let's see what I can
There's,
do. Take me to it.
there's a character in the Walking Dead that has a PhD in like physics, but everyone calls him doctor or whatever, and so he gets kidnapped by the rival gang.
Oh.
And they think he's a doctor, so the dude kills his own doctor because he's insubordinate and makes him be the doctor.
No.
He has to BS his way through healing people.
I work better without an audience. Why don't you go find you another girl?
I mean, at this point, you're basically her guardian.
Yep. May as well be your dad. Fatch, I hate this. Clemmy Clem! I'm gonna search this whole house and she's gonna be gone anyway.
I like how in a group full of adults and one child, no one can keep an eye on the child.
Yeah, kind of sad.
It's all their freaking family.
Hey, you in here?
She drew you digging up the dog's grave.
Reburying the kid, I think.
Hey man, you gotta express emotions.
Is this the
somehow.
room they were just
She's
in?
doing it through drawing.
Which room were we just in?
What's that?
Doesn't have the bathroom. You didn't even knock first. Damn, Lee. I guess if you want to use the bathroom anyway because it was flushed.
Exactly.
Hello?
Brazil.
We're going to Brazil.
What are you doing?
I know. Just walking around.
Welcome to the street. So,
You'd be surprised at what this is. I've been doing this for a while.
What's going to?
Don't ask me, I'm not
damn, Molly.
Having to move to be jerked around. Where did you go?
I saw she was downstairs with her red man in college. I think I'll go back there.
What a bitch.
Seriously.
Why don't we just kick you out?
Oh. Now we got English.
Why do I get everyone else but Americans? I don't understand. Not that I'm complaining, I'm just saying. Whenever I look at my demographic, it's
No
always
speak.
Anyways.
Oh, okay.
Speak English.
No speak.
Sorry, my
It's from
Spanish
Brazil,
is...
so Portuguese, I think.
Oh, yep. No falo português. I do not speak Portuguese, unfortunately. What's up here?
That's really good, though.
Time? What there?
But no, like every time I look at, whenever it gives me like the percentage of what country I get, America is like 3%.
What? That is so weird.
I know. I don't get it.
Come on, go down the stairs. There you go, you big lumbering lummox. Let's go.
Lemon time. Come out. please.
Okay. Fortunately, I don't have any friends who
Oh,
speak
hey,
Portuguese
you
either.
made it back. Good job. Good job.
He's
What
drunk.
the hell do you think you're doing?
Dude, how much wine did you drink to get drunk on wine?
What you think about
Found it.
First, we got 6. So you letting Kitty get like this?
Hey man, I tried. He didn't look like he was going to put my face on. What was he doing? He was going to listen to me.
No. It's still your fault.
The hell with you. You've wasted not gonna help anyone. Yeah? Well, what is? We are fucked. Molly said there's not a single boat left this way. No way out. We got walkers all around us. That crazy fuck on the radio messing with us. And now ain't the time for a drink.
Well, it is.
He's like, I'm gonna kick your ass. He's having a Hank Hill moment. Damn, I'll kick your ass.
Everybody, I'll kick your ass.
And if I know, gotta be around here somewhere. Then I give you one job and I got you. Take care of Clementine. Then she shows up out on River Street looking for me. What the hell happened?
Hey, don't put all that on me. I'm sorry. She was frantic and things got
It's okay. Diffuse the situation. Circle.
It's okay.
It's okay. But you gotta learn.
That's
With no one watching her?
Man, they don't get off like that. She's bleeding.
Dude, you're so dumb.
he's a freaking idiot. I do not like Ben.
He's a college kid.
I don't think he's in college. I think he's a high school kid.
Well, it says he's the one lady calls him a college kid.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
But here's my deal. Like,
Clementine!
he's a freaking. He must not have any siblings at all.
No.
He must be an only child because any other kid that had siblings at all
He's
would
the
have watched
perfect
her like a
Aryan.
freaking hawk.
Dude, he's an Aryan. What do you expect?
But
Him to have siblings?
I feel like anybody at all would have been smart enough not to just let Clementine go to the backyard in a zombie apocalypse with a dude stalking her on the radio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that
He just
pisses
being
me off.
He's just not being a dumb bitch.
You didn't even cover the feet all the way?
He didn't get it finished because the guy showed up.
Ugh. She ain't gonna be in the bushes. You're gonna look anyway. All right, fine. Clem, are you hiding in the bushes? No, didn't think so. Freak.
Why do you sound like Jiggle and Kimball when you did that?
Clem, I just repent too dang fast. Wait, what the? Look at the kid. What?
Oh, man.
Happy, please.
What? No.
What?
Does it not look the same Portuguese like Spanish?
Oh, I just saw something banging and clanging at that door.
Are we just getting called gay?
That is so gay. What? What? What'd you say? Oh, someone's trying to come in through there. You better open that door fast. Better have that there pistol ready too. Pew,
Or
pew,
you just
pew.
walk up and just like have your neck ready for the Biden. Clementine, how the hell did you get back there? Hey, girl. Holy shit, it's a leprechaun. If I shoot with my gun, you'd spell out Lucky Charms.
Oh, it's a boat! Shoot, we're gonna have to find a
Kenny,
big
you're
freaking
not
truck.
gonna fucking believe this. Holy shit. That's all you gotta say.
It's a small ass dog.
Swear! She doesn't even. Oh, there it is. Swear! I love Clem.
It's not the whiskey talking, that's a real bug.
He
dude.
straight up dropped the whiskey. Smiles
Oh,
and redneck.
Dude,
Happy redneck
I did
noises.
some roller skating yesterday, and my core is feeling it.
Money, Mercad, Finance.
Mercat
Ah,
Finance.
yes.
El Finance?
I think I could easily just Google Translate all this, but I think it's funnier not to.
I agree.
What's up, Doc?
I was only.
Moments as well as you expect under the circumstances. I did what I could for it. Now antibiotics.
Will you quit pacing? You think everyone listens? How come you still here? Hey, if your friend really can get that boat working, you're taking you with you as payment for saving your assets. I figure that's fair enough.
Let's not forget who's the one that brought and selling the jobs.
Good news or bad news?
Bad news first.
It's good. Bad news is she's not taking us anywhere the shape she's in right now. Gas tank's empty and the battery's dead. That's it. That's all she needs. Gas and battery. After that, she's good to go.
She doesn't have batteries.
My name
They
is Joe.
charge the battery.
If they have a charger, though, a trickle charger is what they need, and power. And either of those.
Godfrey took everything.
I think it'd be easier to find a generator than an actual working battery to put in the boat.
There's nothing left out there. It's not a horse.
She's good.
Dude, we have to try. If there are people left in this city who are still alive, who still have to fly, how are we going to do that?
Listen, you don't know. I do. You showing up with me, man. That is what we're used to. Doing exactly what we showed you. What we're on here.
What the hell kind of things are we talking about here? I don't see what the choice is.
You know, Nazis.
Just how exactly do we do this? Because from what I've heard, that place ain't exactly friendly to outsiders.
That's the
Because we see the building in town. They might actually be away. They know the sewer system runs through the water. Y'all wouldn't happen to happen that way.
Sometimes Dad's the leader of Crawford. Sometimes Dad's the leader of Crawford.
Oh, that
shit.
would suck. That would really suck.
That's the worst idea I've ever heard. Look,
I thought about it before, just evidently people do it. Think yeah. What do you want in return for all this help? Crawford doesn't just have what you need for your boat. They're also well stocked with medical supplies. Medicine might be used just as good.
we can do this. We have to.
So, it's decided then? Going to Crawford? We will so that Crawford is because we're going to need every one of us to pull this off. I don't know about you, kid. I'd rather take a chance on doing something than just sitting around here waiting to die. That boat out there is an answering prayer. Just
I love how fast Kenny sobered up.
Add WhatsApp.
Right.
Flaw.
He did sober pretty freaking fast. But shock is the best way to sober up. I don't know if the boat put you in shock, but
Baby.
That's how I'm still alive.
Blink, 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 blink,
That's
let it
how I'm
rip.
still alive. He's the dopest old Dr. Dude. If he dies, I'm gonna be pissed.
what?
Oh, she's so strong.
You know, if they figure out we've taken something, we have a heavy ass battery with us. They're gonna catch us.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know is where the fetch are they going with the boat? Like,
Big decision.
hmm?
Big decision.
She's gonna come anyway if we don't let her.
Pause it.
How do I do that?
This is the decision part. So the decision is: we let them come with us, or we make her stay here with Obi by herself.
I think she should come with us. I think she'll be safer with us than here with Omi. Because Omi can't do jack shit. Right.
And he might turn into a zombie any minute. Gosh dang it, sometimes I hate this game.
I think she should go with us.
It didn't. Salvage. Oh, salvage. Well, thought he was talking about friggin'
It's a trap.
Last of Us again.
It's a trap!
Lee and Joel are almost the same guy, except for Joel is.
Joel lost his daughter at the start.
Joel
he didn't
is-
have a daughter.
Yeah, Joel is a much more vicious, brutal, whatever version of Lee.
And Ellie's technically the more vicious, brutal version of
Clementine. Yep.
But Clementine doesn't give two shits. So I think that makes Clementine more dangerous. Epic battle.
Who are we gonna leave? We only had 5 people, including a kid, on that boat.
Who do we leave behind? We can't.
I have a feeling a meat or one of them's gonna die anyway.
This is enough for debate.
This isn't a...
I forget where I asked.
Yeah, it's like...
I forgot where I wanted your opinion.
I forgot where I gave a shit.
Mm-hmm.
Behold the field on which my fucks are grown. Notice that it is barren.
See, it is barren and lifeless.
I saw a meme with the Batman v Superman moment.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like, yeah, I got no F's to give. And then he's like, oh wait, I don't have my wallet in which to buy F's to give. Wait, there's a vending machine with an F to give. And he goes and like types it in and falls to like half like goes down. And he's like, look at that. The F is stuck. I have no F's to give.
That sounds like college humor stuff.
Yeah.
College humor group.
I remember when college humor was funny.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of super liberal. For no
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah. I'm so sick of all these
I mean, obviously it's
effing
a California company, but the only funny person left in college humor is Brandon.
Right, upsy daisies.
Hello,
Shoot.
we come bringing great tidings of joy.
Yep, I'm about to hear about Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Nope, it's gonna be a freaking zombie. They're all dead. They're all gonna be dead in here, huh? We're in the friggin' town of the dead.
You're gonna find that zombie from The Last of Us 2 in here.
Oh my gosh.
There's a big black man chasing you.
You're walking in the woods. There's no one around and your phone's dead. Turn right, you spot it.
Dude, hit it! Thank you.
Damn it, Todd Howard.
Looks like everyone's been bit or dead.
Elite raised my ass.
Get inside, fast.
It's a good thing that one walker walked like a normal person, so we can.
Holy shiznit. Yeah, it is.
See,
That-
this is where supreme races get you.
It's true. Yeah, I'll end up.
Brian with zombies. Stuck in high school.
Mm-hmm. See, I would carry so many. Again, slingshot. Perfect anti-zombie tool. You can get really fast with those and take a lot out. One bolt per head. Ping, ping, ping. Couple freaking pouches.
No
You
idea.
can use it as a distraction and make your own little pouches. You can set fires with them.
Mm-hmm. Like,
Fill them up with freaking flour and sugar, and then set that shit on fire.
That always happens like that. In the end, that always wins.
And we all die.
How is this good?
Fair enough. You can outrun a walker. You can't outrun a bull. Bet 60 set out of the window. Roll call!
Yeah.
How about we be smart about this? Molly, since you can run around, go make some noise in one area of the place so we can walk around freely.
Yeah.
she's super smart to have an ice pick, though. That is one of the most useful things. It's a weapon.
It's the most sturdy freaking thing you can kill with something with.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it can easily help him climb up walls. Because if it can go through ice, like thick ice, I think it can go through brick.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be like drywall.
Uh-huh.
And then get some bits. So
That's what's made interesting to me about this series is that the zombies never just come through the walls.
yeah. Walking Dead, they break. They're not Walking Dead. Last of Us, they break through walls all the time.
Yeah. Like, ah! No.
Like that friggin' one boss that
Oh,
will actually break through walls to get to you.
it was so annoying.
Kind of sad that you guys beat it when I wasn't there, but
We're
then
gonna be
again,
together, so
Yeah,
We'll have to
no.
see it
That was
again.
my own playthrough, though, bro.
yep, Jared's playing the whole time, and I'm just going to watch. Give great commentary.
I hate playing The Last of Us 2.
Uh-huh.
That game actually freaking scares me.
It's scary as freak, bro. You know what I actually want to try on some of our streams? There's this special sound kit called Woodger that gives you headphones and a vest that you wear so that it actually feels. You feel the full sound.
That is sick.
Play a freaking zombie game in that.
And then they have to feedback on the controller. I should upgrade it to be the PS5 version for the Last of Us 2.
That's it.
That's, well, we got another guy from Brazil. That's
There's
an
a station.
is accessible footprint here is the translator. Nice.
Fuel.
We actually have 3 people from Brazil.
That is
Used to be one in the alley outside the
Is it the same time zone?
possible. No, I think they're probably either ahead of us.
Okay, I'll make a run at the maintenance shed.
She was totally a part of this group and just left. Or is the only one left alive?
I'll come to you. Listen, you stay here. See if you can use any of those tools to cross through that armory door. Need to shoot our way out of here. I've got it.
You know, if we actually were smart about this, I don't think we'd have to shoot our way out of here ever.
Where's Clem?
Where is Clementine?
Right there.
There. Okay.
I don't like her one bit. I do, but I don't. That was fishy.
She's coming with us.
Oh! I'm with you! So true. Even the little girl is like, seriously? Useless? You're leaving me with useless Shaggy?
Or just normal Shaggy, technically.
Yeah, at least real Shaggy. At least Shaggy and the thing can run and sniff out food like a dog.
That's true. Had some Scooby snacks on him.
Uh-huh. And he would basically have a freaking...
Ben? I just love the tone.
Yeah. You're leaving me with Ben.
Don't give me that attitude, little bitch.
She right, though.
Yeah, I mean...
I wouldn't want to be left with Ben.
We got 4 people watching.
Dude,
That's what's
hello everyone.
It's like more than I have friends.
Where are we going
Yeah.
again? We're looking for the meds, right?
And I'm one of like the 2 friends you have.
Yep.
No, we're going for the battery.
There's you, me, my mom. Oh, now it's the same number of friends I got.
Oh. Here we go. I don't like how often he freaking leaves Ellie behind.
Ellie?
Yes. Gosh dang it.
Got him. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Crawford. All
Yeah,
this
I want
must be
both of
disclosed
you
to
to
the Constitution
explain this to
14 not admitted. Ooh. Wait, back. Anyone asked to leave Crawford cannot return under any circumstances. Sure.
Okay, I want to ask you guys how this makes sense. Okay? So my top video.
Oh, I think you
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, is it girl related again? Because if it's girl related, I'll tell you, it just don't make sense.
No.
It doesn't.
My
That's
top
how.
video is 2,500 views. Okay.
Mhm.
Second top video, 300
The
views.
auto shop down here. You come in or not?
Oh,
The video after that is 162. This is in descending order of most views to least views. Okay. My next video is 40 views. The one after that is 37. But then the one that's supposed to have less than both of those is at 50. How is 40 and 37 more than 50?
I do not know. Oh, that's sad. Oh, look, bloody handprint on the
By the
rock.
way, our last stream got to 50 views.
Heck yeah. Where's annoying chick?
chew it that way.
I don't know what to tell you about that thing either. It's kind of a pain in the butt.
Maybe it's your playthrough,
Might be, but it's...
and it's not. It's counting that it has more, but they didn't watch the entire thing, so playthrough.
She's gonna conk us upside the head as soon as we walk out. Because she's a freaking wench. I don't trust her.
You out here?
Might not be counting live views. Yeah, because the audience retention on that
I have a question.
is 0. What?
Do you use the financial market there?
Oh,
Nope.
financial system.
Financial market.
Financial market? I don't know.
We do
Yeah,
not.
I have no idea.
No, we have a financial market. It technically is what Shit, it turns you cold. Nope.
Oh. She just freaking left behind us. What the F are you doing, crazy chick?
She's gonna kill you.
She's probably gonna try.
She's gonna eat you for dinner. Once this is all set up and she's actually behind it with Crawford,
Probably.
they just let her go into a trap.
Something dumb, probably.
That's
Or
a
she's
good
using
idea.
us as bait again. I don't like her either way. That's all I have to say about it. I don't like her.
Herman's Auto Body.
Ah, yes. Black.
Transfer, yep, texture transfer there. It's just barbed wire. Heck, if you have a slightly strong pair of scissors, you can cut it.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't see nothing else to look at here. Maybe this thing. Nope.
Go into the shack again.
Yeah, you never really went into the shack, did you?
Connor was watching apparently. He just texted me. He's like, dude, it's Clementine, not Ellie.
Shut up, Conager. Shut up, Conager. Nobody asked you.
Get a life, dipshit.
Why'd you just comment that, Connor?
You play games with Jared? Get him.
What does that say about me?
Oh,
me.
it's Carson. Sorry, it's Carson, not Connor.
Oh.
My bad.
Well, I'm not that
I
sorry,
just saw the
Conager.
C. I don't know why my brain is building Connor.
Does Carson also play games with Jared?
No. Carson usually only plays like Call of Duty and stuff. I don't play Call of Duty.
Oh, you don't.
Idiot.
Yeah, well, the other game also sucks, but at least it's better than this one.
I think the other game, I think The Last of Us is heavy, but this game dwells on it so that like it's kind of more of the theme of the game.
Holy.
Oh shoot! They can fly now. They fly now.
Oh! Nice to see you.
What are we doing up there?
Carson said retard, and said, "Yeah, he only plays good games."
I think you got him.
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing?
I think she got him.
Already. They are.
Don't tell me what to do. You can do it your way. I'll kill him on.
I haven't hit him in the head. He's probably still freaking alive.
Not a problem. Right?
Very loudly.
Why? Why are they attacking you?
Why are you waiting?
The teleporting dead strikes again.
Only 3 of them pushed that thing.
That was a flimsy ass fence.
Mm-hmm. Slingshot, I'm telling you. Now pull it out.
Gubby isn't dead.
Yeah, she didn't take its head out.
Dumbass. Kick it.
Take a look around. I'll make sure my stride works.
Yeah, take out its head, dipshit.
Or just
I just want to know who it was. Obviously, it's somebody she don't like, but
Yeah.
it's
Or a
something.
bitter.
Or what?
Or a bitter. Like with what's her face when she in The Last of Us when she went like ape shit on that one zombie.
Oh yeah.
Litter.
Do we name shit on something?
Test.
Right in the beginning.
Yep.
Get looking, sir.
Dude, you know that they're making a Last of Us TV show? It's going to have almost as big budget as this next upcoming Lord of the Rings show.
Wow. I'm just worried they're gonna F them all up, make them liberal as freak, like to a degree that I just can't watch them. Like
Last of Us is already liberal.
I know, but it's not. The game
not
isn't
bad.
that bad.
Yeah.
At least one isn't. But once they just make it too far either way, I'm just like, okay, this is not realistic. This is retarded, ridiculously stupid.
This is political, not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the same thing goes for the other
Political,
side.
not
Like, if it
entertainment.
starts going more conservative, I'm like, this is stupid.
You have to have a balance in the middle for it
Yeah,
to be.
they're just like glorifying guns and violence. I'm like, this is just dumb.
That's not how
It
most of those
shouldn't
work either.
Be
Political at all. It
Yeah.
should just
Yeah.
be a story. Just like how celebrities shouldn't be high level political opinions. We don't know jack shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cook something.
fortunately,
We don't have pizza.
you should cook some bitches.
What? You say I should cook some bitches?
Yes.
I don't go outside. Get out of here, Lee. You dum-de-dum.
I should cook some guests.
Now you're sounding like what's his name? Oh, my rifle. Sound like that one nut job dude from the farm.
Something you need?
About that
Herschel.
walker in the alley.
You have one that works. I can take it by hand. Or I can carry it. Hey, you never really know how much bigger than it is. Just making sure.
It's not though.
Get this battery times me. I told you, extending the ride of that boat was You want to keep interrogating me, or do you want to get the damn battery and get out of here?
I want to bash your head in with a freaking tire iron.
No, don't care. As far as I'm concerned, it's fucking problem. I have about as much desire to make this mistake as anyone else did in sequence fit along with it. So yeah, fuck them.
Swear.
Swear. Swear. Ah, found it.
You can't see the bitch word.
Oh, there's no power. Dang it. He's gonna try to go outside, isn't he?
That they know power.
Oh, the office.
Losers will be shot on site. Survivors will be shot twice.
He's just gonna freaking drop it. You had something to cut it with.
Fixed.
What could you possibly cut a hose with? Don't ask for her pickaxe. Get out of here. What else?
That's a good
Gosh, dang it.
You think this game gives you options?
Hilda and I have been through a lot. That's what I call her.
You threw her to a guy that was gonna die. Why would?
Should get a big scratch.
That's just fun.
It's gonna explode.
Now we got to go choppity chop chop.
We
because-
busted her skull.
Oh, okay, that's smart. Do it like that so it gradually comes down. Now Lee's using his fetching brain. Hallelujah. Nope. Gosh dang it.
Do it like that so it gradually comes down.
Dang it, Lee, you cut too big of a thing. Oh, we got stuff.
It probably tore. You probably should have cut like 2 or 3.
The negative terminal's still screwed on.
What do you mean?
Got that one off.
The hell's a negative terminal?
Yeah, but we still got a problem.
You being serious right now?
You're out here.
She's just gonna run with the fucking battery?
Come on, dude, run.
You know how unrealistic that is? Those fuckers are heavy.
Yep. Let's go, Lee. Like she said, move your A.
Now we just wait until someone else takes her attention away from us.
Hey, she didn't leave you for once.
But she hasn't left us yet.
What the heck? I'm just used to characters in this game screwing us over.
You ever stop being a bitch? Ain't you did it with the battery? Nah.
Are you kidding me? Again, you stupid piece of shit. What? No. Oh, are you kidding me? No. That is the most... No. Screw you, game. I gotta go through this whole stupid unscrew the battery sequence again? Oh. This game.
So bad, Jordan.
I hate this game so freaking much. Get out of here. Unscrew the terminal. Oh, yes. At least he's smart enough to do that.
Terminal's still screwed on.
No, it's not. Take it off, you
That one off.
stupid.
You stupid bastard.
You stupid.
Stupid short jump.
Kick it out! Your problems will be solved if you kick out the jack.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why
Seriously. Just. They should have done that in the first place.
Because you got the hook and just grab it and yank it in.
Yeah.
Hmm. Get up
Then you
there.
still have a jack.
Okay, yep. Now we have zombies trying to climb up on the bus. Then I'm gonna do this whole gosh
this
dang
happened before?
stupid piece of junk
Looks like
thing
this
again.
happened
I hate you,
before.
Jack. Shut up. Nobody likes your face some days. Nobody except these zombies. A face only a zombie could love.
What an insult.
Oof. You've heard of a face only a mother could love? Well, guess what?
You got a face on the zombie
Who could
before.
love? It doesn't even want to eat it.
You got a body only a zombie would want.
All right, screw you, stupid game.
You just say chicken, by the way.
Come on, eat chicken. Smell.
Chicken. Get going, stupid art professor. Oh, look, it finally did it for once. Thank you.
Or you're just getting good.
Masterfully
You point the
glorious
game.
game. What?
And you do it right. And you don't
Don't mess it up.
You know
It
what?
works.
It
Uh,
just works.
Well, I'm just going to wait for one of you to hold the controller next. And you can deal with Mr. Half a Mile Per Hour Shamble Walker.
Wait, you still got the battery.
Yeah, I think I'll come on. Make sure you don't see you back in class.
Solid.
She would not be able to move this damn fast.
Also, I'm pretty sure a backpack would probably start ripping.
Yeah.
Straight up. All right, where the fetch? We got to go back here, huh?
Let's go see Clyde. Oh wait, what's that thing? Oh wait, it's the bed shells.
Hello? It's punching. Why am I the only one that does anything in this damn game? Well, there goes your hatchet. I think that handle is really holding.
What drives me nuts in this game, though, is that if I had zombies coming after me that were walking that fast, just a stick. That's literally a big stick. And you just be like, oh, look. Clunk, clunk,
Also,
clunk,
they just
clunk.
barricaded a glass door.
Yeah.
Not even like a clunk. You just have to point. You have to just carve out the end and just go clunk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Click, 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 click.
Without corroding their head would be it really be that hard.
Mm-hmm. Drive me nuts, these people in these games do.
I'd love to make a zombie protagonist that's actually competent and there's still actual like stakes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Joel's competent at least. Ellie.
I mean, a stick wouldn't really help you against runners. They'll run around it. Run through it.
They tweeted out it and even children, those these aliens, that's what they say they're going to see. However, how I feel.
You know, if this was written by a writer, they would have had like a notebook that you find at some point that just tells like the last person that was alive in the place and their in the whole journal of like what happened, and they'd read it like menacingly,
Mm-hmm.
like Lord of the Rings in the Mines of Moria.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm a little busy early. Maybe you should go get that battery and look at the bed.
Busy looking at a cupboard.
A whole
Y'all.
lot of nothing.
Look at that TV. That's older than this game.
Some dolls for Clem. I'm too old for dolls. Nope, never mind. Not for
dolls.
Got a point. They should all have backpacks, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was one
straight
thing I
up.
liked about Last of Us.
Everyone had a freaking backpack.
You could at least make one if you don't find
Dude, if
one.
you didn't have a backpack, you're just dead. At least get a freaking workout bag that has like the
Where's his battery?
strings at the top.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would actually have.
Better bring it back here. And why you trusted that girl? It's hardly know her. She said you're not. Yeah, what she done to you lately?
Look at the table.
No, it's not. Catch killed herself. Like 2 days, man. Damn.
Damn, Ben. Quit being such a bitch. Alright, look at that table.
But I don't want to talk to Ben. Look at that dang table, you dang game.
Oh, does that paper explain what they do?
Yeah. So number of ill-eligible citizens found. Number of walkers found.
Number of citizens brought to Crawford, and initials of person conducting the search, and days since outbreak. Oh, that's interesting. It's definitely not what you mean in real life, but
No, but in the game it gives you more explanation.
yep. Same.
Just teaching.
Accurate. That's my next freaking rant. Homework is one of the most ridiculous things that has been kept in modern education of all of them. There's been so many studies proving that it is not effective
No.
at all. It's actually ineffective. It's effective at
Actually
making
worse.
people... Yeah.
Yeah. It's worse than just not doing anything.
What did she ask?
I don't remember.
Oh,
If things were going to go back to normal.
This is normal now, clan.
So realistically, if people were still alive in 100, 200 years, 300, eventually they would all just go back to tribalism. Everything would have to start over somehow.
Yep.
Like,
Well, because like the problem is that after like 3 decades, there's definitely not like a written word. So people then would not even know what the past was. They weren't. So they won't. We'll stop trying to restore the past, and we'll just try to make a new one.
yeah, it would just be legends. The legends of before, the before times.
Before times.
What if we are the after times? Maybe something catastrophic like that has already happened, and we just don't know.
Yeah, the dinosaurs had a zombie apocalypse, don't you know?
Dude, what if that's actually how they went extinct? We thought it was just a meteor, but the meteor actually didn't do anything. It just started the zombie apocalypse for dinosaurs.
I assume we've got to talk to somebody else, but
I think we have to leave the room.
Yeah, we have to go find medicine or something.
Yeah, medicine, and then there's the battery again.
no. This game. Oh, yay, cutscene. No, cutscene. Okay. It's like, yay, cutscenes.
Did you know why our school system is so dumb?
Because of what's his bucket that wanted factory workers?
Yeah, well, so the first school system was actually not for Americans. It was for immigrants. So they could de-immigratize them and like, indoctrinate them with the culture of America.
Henry Ford.
Yep.
Happens
And we
if ever.
haven't changed much since, actually. All the systems are still almost exactly the same.
Yeah, no, so the reason we did it in the first place was so that, like, basically making people American.
Yep. It was all based in racism.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the left over there.
The freaking zombie door from Halo.
I'm taking my axe back. You guys can deal with it. Dude, there's no way they wouldn't break that glass.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Unless it's like the bulletproof glass at the high school
Maybe.
It might be.
That's a thought.
This is a school.
in America.
Hello. What?
What are you doing?
You gotta take cover from the gunshots.
What are we doing?
We're gonna shoot them.
Are you serious?
Blast them, boy.
This sounds like a bad idea, but okay.
Shoot the fire hydrant. You can, but I would. I think they actually do explode. The fuck?
Oh, come on.
I think I should change it to fire hydrant.
Are you kidding me? What? I pulled the trigger! Okay, you know what? Screw it. We'll just start. Pew! Roll call. Dummy, freaking one. Timmy the...
Hey, Ron!
Hey, Timmy the Toothless.
Imagine they had titles instead of freaking actual names in high school.
Timmy the Toothless. Toothless Timmy.
Sean the shit pants.
I think they must have been moving around
Johnny the illegitimate.
That. Oh, care. About the pigs. Yeah, that's a real problem.
You start blasting.
Looks like they were keeping all the prescription meds in the safe. There's no way we can bust it open. Maybe for a time. I don't know how much of that we have. Just need to throw a ticket. Good stuff. I'll take a look around and see if I can find any use.
They did write it down somewhere, didn't they? Seriously, bro, I'm not asking you to rest. I just want you to look for the combo.
Get fresh. They move that copy machine in front of that door over there so you can get your match back.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't move anything. Go grab a freaking chair in that door. Like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, this is a Catholic school. There's a freaking cross above that door.
Hey, 2 days after breakout.
Slow. I'm worried by the time we manage to get this thing open. Just want to don't mention it's times like these we've got to help each other.
Oh, ow.
Better than those problems. I heard that. Let's get one down. Where is she? It's a problem. It's a very emergency. Took off. Then. I hope so. That girl doesn't really strike me as a team player.
Mercenaries are usually on teams, though.
Do you think there's QZs?
This? No.
Is there anything? Oh, I knew it. We got
But
to.
only because I've read the comics. They had QZs for like a month into the thing, and they all went to shit because everyone turned into zombies. But you can't actually put walls between people that are dying. You'll just have the zombies.
Hmm.
Kill the leader. Like,
Who's Oberson?
try the leader guy.
That guy in Scrubs? Was outside the alley?
That was the guy in Scrubs outside the alley.
Hmm?
The guy, the doctor, that was the guy in Scrubs outside the alley.
Oh, shoot.
Many people. If that woman has that doctor, it's another woman talking to anybody else. If he should search, it's gonna be
What?
right on.
No. This game. This
Oh shit, here we go again.
this game.
Ah, shit. Go again.
This game is literally the freaking devil. I hate it. I seriously hate it. Yep. No liking.
Yet there are no shits to buy.
Alright, where was the dingle effing gosh darn? Gosh dang it.
The school would be kind of a cool place to hold up. Freaky as heck. I'd move all those lockers. They would not be there. Those things are perfect to put against doors and windows and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Take off all the doors on them using their long shields or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, seriously though. Alright, where the...
You put two of the doors together and have a tower shield.
True. That'd be the way to do it too. A spiked tower shield.
Yeah.
I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this.
Go in the creepy shack. Go in the creepy shack.
Yeah, you gotta go and check. She dragged away his body.
Ding dong, get there.
Whoa! Hello! Haha! I knew it.
Teleporting dead strikes again.
What
I
luck.
knew it. Freaking.
Also, you have so much furniture if you took over to school.
Wait! You just jumped down here like a.
Oh, it's still crawling, okay.
Where'd all the zombies go?
Somewhere they can chase me right now
The
when I.
teleporting dead.
The inconsistency of how zombies work in this game is disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
So falling off a roof didn't kill it, didn't break his brain. That's the one stomp to the back of the head.
Oh look! Oh, hallelujah! Does it actually just get us back in? Thank you.
It just yada yadas its way back into that door.
Fui. That's
He
the
actually
fastest.
jumps the fence like a black man.
Seriously, come on! You're blessed with the genetics from the most blessed genetics for a zombie apocalypse. You have been blessed with, my friend, and you're just. Oh no, a fence! What? Oh no! Anyway, just driving me nuts. And you let the freaking teenage-looking white chick beat you up. What the heck? Little girl. She not even Ellie.
Nope.
What the heck?
And that's how it started.
Who's that inside, the guy? You can fix that up.
Depends on where she got him.
What happened to her?
So this game's actually not going to say it. It's just kind of showing some signs, but she's pregnant. So I should throw up when the dog thing happened. Because of the smell. She's a little bit upset about this. So there actually was a third tape you could have found, and it explains why Molly hated the guy.
Where was it?
It was in his locker. The combination you found was a locker combination.
Alright, what does it say? We don't get to go back and watch it, huh?
I don't think we do, but basically he was using her for sexual stuff so that she could get insulin for her sister.
That Dirty bastard. He deserves that term.
Wait, we might actually be able to get it though.
Oh, maybe.
Because he said, don't worry about me, I'm going to go find stuff. So go leave the door.
Walker's down here. It's in the hallway.
Yeah, it's in the
all with the bloody handprint.
Interesting. Don't you dare cutscene me into oblivion, or I'm gonna start somewhere on a checkpoint. Whew.
Come on, gang. Right there. There we go.
Yeah, you didn't put in the foundation. Open that shit up.
Oh, he was a dang sick bastard if he was videoing it too. You dirty, dirty, dirty piece of shiz. You definitely got what you deserved. For sure. Yeah, you do.
When is it?
5:45.
We can finish this chapter. We can do it. Alright.
There's actually quite a bit left in this chapter.
Dang it.
I say we split it into two, so I don't miss anything this time.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to.
Package? New package?
Duck.
What the heck? 7-Eleven DoorDash bag.
Huh?
What? Oh, just had some
7-Eleven
PTSD.
DoorDash bag
Just
right
saw a bag. We'll wait till you get back. See this lovely little cutscene.
I know when we can stop. When do you have to leave? Like right now? What's the latest you can go?
I like being there at 6 because then I don't have to worry about people.
Okay.
Sisters, these medicine. Without it, she'll die, or she'll start showing symptoms and we'll take her away. I can't let that happen.
Sorry, no.
Yeah. On her way.
Now, here's a question. Do we tell Molly we found this?
I know, we can make that decision like right here.
Gosh darn it.
Just world building. There actually apparently was supposed to be a little bit more to this section of this episode, but we're gonna
Shoot. Man, why they cut so much?
Oh!
Oh, yeah. About
What do you mean?
I'm just kidding.
I watched your pornos.
Somehow the videotape only did halfway through, but yeah.
How old does she look now? She's not even that old.
I told you.
So, security. But
I said there were stories about it. I never said that to how I knew about that. I never lied to you. Even if I did, so what? I don't owe you anything.
you saved my life twice, and you can't tell me the truth.
You really did this.
So it's up to you.
You used to live here. That's how it was.
Nice.
But in the end, I couldn't protect her. That's when it crossed her. They always talked about how her sister, anything was better than becoming one of them. But I saw what they already were. I just wish I could have seen it before they came and took my sister away.
Or I thought she was going to say her virginity, but I guess that works too.
I just wanted it, okay?
Houses don't creak.
This is a school.
Love to check.
I still can't open that armory door. He said we have to look for some clues to bust it open. Found this.
He is an idiot.
He was stuck in the door handle at the end of the hallway.
You are so dumb.
Why do you think he was stuck in the door handle?
She is a freaking bad A.
Don't shoot, don't shoot.
What?
There you go.
It wasn't me.
Yeah! So if you didn't bring Clementine, if you shoot there, it's more likely that you actually hit Molly than the zombie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? They're coming.
But Clementine's a freaking crack shot.
But now how do we get out?
Through the armory. You just get this damn door open.
Shoot. This game. Schmackety wackety.
Where's the battery?
I think Lee had it or something. I don't know.
No. I want to know what he meant. What do you mean?
I'm so sorry, man. Kid, this ain't the best time. Whatever you did, save it for later. We don't have time for this.
I'm sorry, baby. I can't do this. He's got a right to know. It's me all along, putting all of us in danger. It was all me.
What did you say?
It was me who made the deal with the bandits at the motor inn, singing supplies. I thought maybe I could keep them off our backs. I discovered it's for being attacked.
Kick his ass later.
You're fucking dead! You hear me? Dead! My wife! Your child! You gotta vote! Fucking kill!
We gotta go.
Not the time, Molly. If this asshole thinks he's getting no bad vote after what he did, he's out of his motherfucking mind! You hear me, shitbird?
We'll sort this out later. X.
Fucking rot! Kitty, we'll sort this out later after we get out of here, okay? Nothing to sort out. I just told you the way it's gonna be. Boat's not big enough for all of us. Somebody's gotta get left behind. Might as well be this piece of shit right here.
Who says you're coming? You've been with us like a day.
Of course you do.
He's right. He's my friend. Don't let friends behind. That's my vote.
Hana means family, bitch.
I've stayed.
I understand. You do something.
Oh, she is
What?
mad.
No.
She's dead.
Now can we go?
Shoot her in the head so she doesn't come back.
Shoot.
Is
She
there a way to
got.
get through that without
Now
her
they
getting-
come through the door. through the glass.
All right, so we can stop here. Y'all want?
Yeah, we probably should.
So
Quick pause.
I did not know that abstaining would make Clem mad. We're redoing that. Does that matter later?
No, it doesn't.
I'm still mad about it.
The only thing that matters later is the next decision. Right after this.
Gosh dang it. Main menu, right?
Yep.
That's not we can take us out here. Gosh dang it. This game.
We are like, I think we have maybe 15 minutes left of that. No, maybe 20 minutes left of that episode. So the next stream, we can get here early enough. I think we can finish The Walking Dead.
I'll be here at 8 a.m.
Well, I don't wake up until
I'll be here at 8 a.m.
12 or 1 now, so.
I'm cooking in the morning. I'm making waffles. Celebration for getting out of this stupid game.
I have to repeat it in like 3 hours. We're playing some freaking
Fun, happy-go-lucky game.
Happy freaking games. Gosh dang it, you guys torturing me for views, making me play all these miserable, nasty, sad, depressing games.
They're classics, Jordan. Classics.
I hate classics. We already had this rant like 8 streams ago, however many streams ago.
Just because it has a sad ending doesn't make it good.
Doesn't make it good. It makes it a classic. You're right.
Yeah.
That makes it just like every stupid AP English book I had to read.
It's like every Shakespeare thing that we ever
Oh
studied.
my gosh.
Think about it. Romeo and Juliet makes absolutely no sense to have a bad ending, but that's the only reason why people actually like that story. Because they just kill themselves in the end. Like the themes.
Yeah.
Whenever we talk about themes in writing, it's always Shakespeare. The theme of that, because they kill themselves in the end, is that love is blind, and you'll never actually be happy if you go for love. Also, something about grudges because of the families not being able to get along and ruin and like destroying futures and whatnot. But still, dumb. It's stupid.
Very dumb. Very stupid. So when I just were crazy about when I went to school versus kids now. Well, I don't know. Now that here's the thing. Now they're shoving it full of so much whatever. Let's indoctrinate kids stuff. They might show it anyway, just because they're a bunch of shite wagons. But when I was in like junior high, they made us watch a Romeo and Juliet movie.
Yeah.
Right? But it was one based on like the 80s.
Yeah,
Or
and it
the
was
50s.
it like kind of raunchy and stuff?
Super raunchy.
Yeah.
We saw guns instead of swords.
I bought
Yeah.
Midway so we can actually watch it.
What's Midway?
It's a World War II movie about the Battle of Midway.
Never heard of it.
Dude, I heard it was really good and I've been wanting to watch it for a while.
Dude, let's watch it. We should watch it on. I was gonna say this Sunday. I wanted to
You
watch
really
Batman.
haven't heard the Battle of Midway?
No.
It was Americans versus the Japanese over this mile-wide island.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, all it had was an airport. But that airport was vital to the war because planes would stop there, fuel up, and go again.
Yeah. Huh. Have you ever seen Hacksaw Ridge?
I have not.
That one's really good too. That's actually one of my favorite war movies because it's about a guy that decides not to kill anyone.
Alright, well,
I'll see you later.
alright. Good luck.
Did we stop the stream yet? We're still streaming.
We're still streaming, yeah.
Garbage.
I can rant about Shakespeare all freaking day. But instead, I'm going to rant about Harry Potter. Okay, I had this argument with everybody because everyone's a fan of Harry Potter. Like, pretty much anybody that's ever read anything, one of their first fantasy books was Harry Potter, right? It's just that kind of book. And I am kind of a dick. I've read all the books. I've watched all the movies. I've even read the new one, the freaking Cursed Child book. I haven't seen the new Fantastic Beasts movie, but I don't really care because no thanks.
Yeah.
They kicked out Johnny Depp. That's actually like 85% of the reason I won't rewatch it.
And it sucked without him.
Yeah.
It was garbage.
And the funny thing is, J.K. Rowling actually backed Johnny Depp up for a while, and then I think it was probably the studio that forced them to do it.
Most likely. But
So
and now that studio is straight up getting the middle finger from the world because obviously the court.
Well, same thing happened with
his favor.
the same thing's going to happen with Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh yeah.
No one's in it's
Nope.
going to make money. It's a Pirates movie. It's going to make money,
Maybe.
but I don't think it's going to be even close to their worst Pirates movie, which is 5.
Yep. No.
I don't think it's going to be even close.
Nope. You take out Johnny Depp, you take out the whole show.
Yeah, I mean, like the whole beginning scene of like Pirates of the Caribbean 1, when he's like on the boat. It's not the beginning scene, but when he's on the boat and he's getting onto the dock and the boat's sinking into the water. That's iconic. Like the whole, like every freaking line he has in the first movie is quoted. Like every single one. This is not going to work. But back to Harry Potter. I will explain why I cannot stand Harry Potter, except for a few things about it. First off, it has the most ridiculously cliche, and it's not Harry Potter's fault. When it was written, it was new, right? It's just that when those things were written, just like Hunger Games, just like Lord of the Rings, there's all these clones that don't actually make it a unique or original, and it just makes me really hate it. It makes it really boring. So the Chosen One thing. It's the most basic Chosen One. The only unique part about it is that Voldemort's like a part of him, you know?
Yeah, that was the unique part.
But they kind of just never really use that until the 5th book, and then after the 5th book, they never really use it again. So
they didn't explore it nearly enough.
no, it would have been so cool to like explain like, yeah, he's the hero, but there's like actually an evil inside of him that he has to come to terms with and stuff, which is like a real thing. I hate all 3 of the main characters. Hermione's the only good one.
Yep.
Ron is obnoxious as heck, and Harry's not a character.
Ron is dumb.
Ron is dumb. And they made the trio trifecta that's in every freaking fantasy book now, which is the insert character, which is Harry Potter, the smart one, and the dumb one. Even though Ron should have been way smarter with the culture of freaking wizarding world, but he wasn't. Hermione was. Harry should have known just as much as about Muggle stuff as Hermione did, and Hermione barely even knew anything about Muggle stuff. It was so dumb.
Yep.
So I hate that dynamic because even Percy Jackson did it for a while. Like Percy Jackson, like after like book 2, it started going into its own thing. But book 1 and 2, it is freaking Percy, who is the self-insert character that doesn't have any like goals, wishes, dreams, or anything. No actual opinions that aren't just like, I'm a good guy. Annabeth, who's just the smart one, who knows the most about the freaking lore and world. And then there's Rover, who should actually know more than Annabeth.
Either of them.
Yeah, because he is a mythical creature. But instead he's just dumb. So it's like,
dumb.
Like, I don't understand why people think that's entertaining. One, I hate main characters that suck.
Yeah.
Harry Potter's not a good character. Like, if I were to write it, Harry Potter would have been, like, he was abused his entire life, kept underneath the stairs, and used as pretty much a slave by his relatives, until 11 years old. And then he's just, like, this normal and, like, good-hearted guy. Like, Draco Malfoy was loved by his family. Yeah, they probably spoiled him a little bit, but, I mean, they definitely spoiled him.
His family were douches.
Yeah. But, like, to be honest, Harry Potter should have way more problems than Draco Malfoy did.
Yep.
Draco Malfoy also, I think, J.K. Rowling, even in the books, ruined his arc. He never had a redemption arc.
No.
And the 7th book was building to it.
Yep.
Like, when he's trapped in the Malfoy Manor, when Harry's trapped in the Malfoy Manor, it feels like Draco's starting to, like, put the pieces together that he doesn't want to be a dick. But it never happens.
Yep.
No.
Just like, meh.
Yeah. Freaking Neville Longbottom had more of a character arc.
Neville turned into a beast.
Neville was like the best character in the whole series. Should have been the main character. Harry,
He would have been if it was an anime.
he definitely would have been if it was an anime, because he was incompetent the entire time.
Till the very end.
Until the very end. When he freaking chopped the snake in half.
He turned into a BA.
Yep. The reason why I also get annoyed with Harry Potter is because J.K. Rowling's on record saying that she had like all of it planned out for before the first book came out. And I'm like, no, you didn't. There's no way you had Horcruxes thought up that entire time. because you would have brought it up. You would have built it up in some way or some form. You did not have the Deathly Hallows sought up until the 7th book. I mean, let's all be honest here.
But those still are kind of weird to me. They still don't make sense.
They do not feel like they're part of the Harry Potter world. They feel like a whole different thing.
It almost feels like a dimension into another, an entry into another dimension. Did I miss something in the book? Did it actually explain them ever?
No. So so the whole story is that it was just 3 brothers that they crossed like a ridge, and Dad showed up and was like, "You're supposed to die there." So since he didn't, I'm gonna give you each one wish.
Oh yeah.
And they're all supposed to be tricks. To, like,
I actually think the actual Deathly Hallows in the Ministry of Magic.
What do you mean?
The freaking thing Sirius Black fell through, whatever those were.
Oh, yeah. So the what are those called? That room. It's supposed to be a room full of magic knickknacks. In fact, in the book, the mirror isn't even in the center of the room. It's off to the side. It's like covered by like a curtain and stuff. Like it's not that big of a deal. And it's actually a really cool fight in the book because people will shoot spells and they'll miss and hit like some magic artifact and they'll have this crazy random effect because it's a room filled with stuff that even the Ministry doesn't understand. So the Time Turners are also in that room. And that's when they get hit and start falling off the shelf endless. Which Time Turners are also a big problem. But yeah, I will say, book 1 through 3, gold. Like that is Harry Potter at its best. 4, 5, and 6 are like it's like morphing into the different themes or the different I guess weight of the narrative. Because the first 3 are just mysteries, like
mysteries.
Wizard
we get to learn to school.
Yeah, and but the funny thing is, so Harry wants to be an Auror in the books. He doesn't really talk about this in the movies. But he wants to be an Auror. I think they mention it more in the movies. Anyway, he wants to be an Auror, which is just a detective, right? Well, Harry's never actually been all that enthusiastic about any of the mysteries that he's in. He just like so happens to find clues. And Hermione's more the one that's excited about the mystery.
Yep.
Yeah, and it would have been way better if Harry was just more obsessed with the mystery than like if he had very unhealthy expression of his emotions, it would have made way more sense. He's barely had any social interaction outside of his abusive family, and he's been like stuck in like a freaking really small room for most of his life. So, character-wise, I think J.K. Rowling doesn't write the best characters. She definitely does not write the best romances. They suck.
Are there actually any real romances in her book? I mean,
Ron and Hermione.
I know there are. Ron, Hermione, and Harry and Ginny, but really.
Yeah. So Harry and Ginny have a little bit more chemistry in the books than in the movies.
Yeah.
But I still don't like it because, like, it just doesn't. The funny thing is that Harry and Hermione have so much chemistry. Even in the movies, they have chemistry, and it totally works. But I also kind of thought the having characters that are male and female and they never actually get together, they're just friends. Like that's cool. But when it's the only 2 that have chemistry in the entire freaking show,
then it's kind of sad.
Snape and Harry have more chemistry than Ron and Hermione.
Dumbledore and McGonagall.
Yeah. I used to think that they were actually a couple because
before J.K. Rowling came out to make more money and was like, they're gay now! He's gay now because I want money! Yeah. That's what makes me irritated about that, by the way. It's totally money.
Like, I could maybe understand that she was like, oh, maybe Dumbledore's gay in the 7th book. But there is no freaking building up to anything before that. So it's like, if you could have alluded to it, I guess it's inappropriate to do that in a kid's book. I mean, if your professor was alluding to that he's gay. Yeah. Nowadays, they just make him super overly flamboyant.
Yep, 100%. Which is also why the movie drove me nuts as well. Like, you are the most garbage. The newest movie that you haven't watched, it's aside from a couple cool magic-y fight scenes, it was straight garbage.
Yeah,
Really sad.
I really hate J.K. Rowling's magic system as well. I don't like J.K. Rowling's world building. I think she's a great writer, and her flow is amazing. Like, she could write about anything, and you would get interested in it just because of how she writes. But her world building sucks. Like, everyone talks about, oh, I want to go to the world of Harry Potter. And it's like, okay, so
I've
the
never
school.
thought that.
Like, yeah, like, I've never thought it either. But it's like, so the only part of Harry Potter that's not like real life is the school. Maybe the Ministry of Magic. But the world building in that aspect is dumb. Because there's only like 10 classes in all of Hogwarts. There's not
about.
Yeah, there's no criminal justice class. There's no writing class. There's no art class. There's nothing like that because J.K. Rowling herself hated normal school, so she didn't put any normal curriculum in her Hogwarts.
Interesting. That part's interesting. Oh wait, there was also the future sight class.
Yes. Yeah. So there's that. So me and my brother. So my brother just went through the whole books, and we numbered them. There's only like 10 main classes, which begs the question: in the third book and movie, Hermione's given a time turner because she booked too many classes.
Oh.
How?
Yeah.
Exactly. How? You are there all day. Let's say it goes from sun up to dinner. Okay, that's 8 to 6. It's not 12 hours, it's 10. 10. You can fit 10 classes. That's if you're doing every class.
Yep.
So why?
Yep. I was really sad and a little bit about, like, I would love for her to write offshoot stories to actually build the world. That's kind of what the Fantastic Beasts has been, is kind of actually showing what the world could be
Yeah.
if the world building was better. But, like, Hagrid, for example, he's a freaking beast.
He's a half giant.
They didn't do nearly enough with him, in my opinion. I know he's a supporting character, but, like, they have that one section where it
after
talks
the
about
third-
him and the lady and the giant.
Yeah, after the third movie or third book, he kind of just because he was the guy that you'd go to trick to get the lore. Like that was his whole freaking purpose. Yep. And in the third one, he wasn't really that guy anymore because it wasn't more about the Hogwarts that they're trying to get. It was about a prisoner. So who cares? But he was there was a whole plot with him being a teacher, and it drove a lot of the stuff. But then like the fourth book, he barely shows up. Fifth book, he's there because he has the giant brother, which is just an ex machina in itself because all it does is just show up to save him from Umbridge. And then he gets kicked out of Hogwarts, so I mean, he's gone from that. Sixth book, he literally only shows up because his freaking spider friend died.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he just gets like completely sidelined.
And it only shows up to show the fact that he shows up to bury his spider friend head, and the other spiders are mad about it because they wanted to eat him.
Yeah.
Like, that's food. And it doesn't show any of the fallout of that, doesn't show
Nope.
anything about them in the magical woods afterward. Like,
Those
woods would be a great story to go over.
Yeah. Well, that's why. Okay, so there's a video game coming out called Hogwarts, or yeah, I think it's called Hogwarts. Hogwarts Legacy. You get to make your own wizard, and you're in Hogwarts in like the 1500s,
That would be much better.
or it might be later. It might be. And you get to explore everything, not just the castle. They have every room filled out the castle, but they have an entire open world. You can fly around on your broomstick and like go to dungeons and stuff.
So that would have been a cool place for her to write a story of, is those magical woods.
Yeah.
And then, or perhaps someone that got lost there and learned just how to live there.
Yeah, like, well, the thing
There's
is,
centaurs, there's unicorns, there's
Yeah.
creepy giant spiders, there's
a lot of stuff there. I mean, there's endless possibilities with that forest. There's also, I hate her magic system because none of it has rules, right?
Yep.
So time turners, for instance. So we're told time turners are a thing. You can go back in time. Well, you can't. Well, when you go back in time, there's another copy of yourself that went through it originally. So the more you go back in time, the more versions of yourself there will be. But she had to get rid of time turners because they would cause too many plot holes in the future and in the past. Because one of the biggest arguments is, why didn't someone just use a time turner to go save Harry's parents from Voldemort? So, well, that's a good freaking idea. You know, why didn't anyone? And all she had to say was, time turners can only go back 24 hours.
Yep.
That's all she had to say. Instead, she never made a rule of time turners, and she destroyed them. And I'm like, all you had to do was make it so if you commit a crime in the wizarding world, you just have to do it and have it not be found out for 24 hours, and no one can stop you to commit that crime. So if no one discovered Harry for 24 hours, they couldn't go back and save his parents. It's not that big of a deal. And then he could even add it in this. Dude, imagine how cool the Battle of Hogwarts would have been if originally they freaking lost and they had to go back to the beginning of the day, avoid themselves in the Battle of Hogwarts, and win. Be freaking dope. You could use it, and it's a cool magic system, or it's a cool time traveling system. But my other gripe with the magic system, Snape made his own spell in high school. So the whole point of Avada Kedavra is that it can't be blocked by any other spell. But you can make a spell do anything. We just have to know how to make a spell. So why hasn't anyone made a spell that can just block Avada Kedavra?
Doesn't Dumbledore technically do it in one of the books? No,
Pretty much.
He blocks the fire whip thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, he would be able to evade it probably, but yeah. That's why in the fight between Dumbledore and Voldemort, I don't think Voldemort ever uses Avada Kedavra to kill him, because I'm pretty sure he expects Dumbledore to just not be able to die from it. But that's my whole problem with the mag system. So she establishes you can make spells, and I think in the book she established that it's illegal to. That doesn't actually make a rule.
That doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. Snape, that's my other thing with Snape. They made him cool later that he could totally stand up to Voldemort's mind reading without any problems. Like,
Yeah.
He was a bad A. But there's so much more he could have done with building spells to kill Voldemort permanently, because he wants to.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he never liked Voldemort ever. He only joined Voldemort originally so he could protect Lily. So it's like, why wouldn't he make more spells? He made one that cuts people up and kills them. Also, let's, not to gloss over that, but the 3 worst spells you can cast, the Unforgivable Curses, 1 instantly kills you, can't be blocked. 1 tortures you, and 1 brainwashes you. Okay. But then there's a spell that Goyle uses to set an entire room on fire with sentient fire. But that's not one of the curses. You don't go to jail for that one. It just happens.
Grindelwald uses that in the one movie.
Yeah.
Beast movie at the end.
Yeah, he does like the blue fire. Yeah. That's not an unforgivable curse.
Yeah.
It's just a spell.
What?
It's like, why are there only 3 of these things? There should be like a list. There shouldn't be 3 specific spells. There should be a category, a spell. Like, that's just illegal to use.
It just wasn't important for the story.
Yeah, I know.
That's my thing about her. She's really good at advancing story without having to build the world.
Yeah.
Like, that's why it works. But it would be even better if she would.
Yeah, that's my problem. Is that like
co-writing, right? Like, bring in someone else to build the world.
Well,
you can write the story. She can write the story.
I would love that. It's like Elden Ring. I don't know if you've seen much on it, but it's people that make Dark Souls got J.R.R. Martin to make a world, and he made a game for it, and it's like, and Brandon Sanderson got contacted right after that game came out, and was told that Miyazaki, the guy that makes Dark Souls, would love to make a game with Brandon Sanderson. He's so sick. My problem is I like Brandon Sanderson's writing. I can't get into it because he has certain things that he does, like every epic fantasy that he does, that I don't care for, and because the whole point of like introducing a character is to make your audience care about them. So there's a lot of tricks. I call them tricks because the whole point of writing is more of like an illusion than it is actually like you're showing him a good story. You don't want to make a character that's inherently likable. You want to make a character that the audience will root for. So when I introduced Anna at the beginning of my book, you can tell immediately that the group she's with doesn't like her. You can tell immediately she's jealous of these 2 that are like couples, if she doesn't have any. You can tell immediately that everyone doesn't like her for like completely stupid reasons. Like her red hair, she's weird, like all this stuff. That actually hooks people into liking her because she's unjustifiably judged, right? Well, my problem with Brandon Sanderson is, especially his epic fantasies. Most of his books are epic fantasies, but the Way of Kings, especially Way of Kings, and a little bit of Mistborn. Mistborn's a little bit better, that's why I like it more. Way of Kings, when it introduces characters, it introduces the first character. So, an audience member, there's certain weird studies that have been done. So your climax of the movie should never be more than 30 minutes away from the end, which is why a lot of people got bored at the end of Lord of the Rings, because it was like, I think it was like 35 minutes, and that's why people got bored. Like, it's an actual thing that for whatever reason, when you see the climax of a movie, your brain just starts having this countdown of like, okay, this should be the end, this should be the end, this should be the end. So it's weird. But the same thing goes at the beginning of your thing. Your audience will only accept BS for the first like 30 minutes of the movie. So basically, like, what that means is, if your character doesn't inherently show any likable traits, someone's not going to pick up your book until like 10 pages in. My problem is, so he'll establish a character, and then right after that, at the very beginning of the book, The Way of Kings, he establishes a character. Right after that, he skips to a whole new character, and then your brain kind of resets. You're like, well, fine, whatever. This is going to be the other vantage point, whatever. Then it skips to a whole new character. Then it skips to a whole new character, and by like the fourth new character that was introduced, I'm like, I don't give a shit anymore. And it's funny, I talked to all my friends that have actually read the entire book, and that character is their least favorite. And I know why. It's because you can only invest yourself in so much at one point.
Yep.
So, like, I don't know if there's really a cure to that. But anyway, another thing I was going to say is that his themes and like way of narrative of world building isn't usually as dark as Dark Souls usually likes to do. Like Dark Souls, for instance, it's about lighting a bonfire. It's literally bonfire makes it so the world doesn't go dark, and this age of fire that is supposed to be like the greatest age of the world doesn't go, right? Well, you also learn that all the humans can't die. And the more you die, or whenever you run out of like the will to live, or whenever you've completed your task and you have nothing else to live for, you will just go insane and become a zombie that cannot die. You'll just die and come back alive. So it sucks. And the more you go through the story, you'll help NPCs with their quests, and once they complete the quest, they'll go insane and you have to kill them. It's really sad. Like, one of my favorite ones is in Dark Souls 3. There's this character, we call him the Onion Knight. It's because his head looks like an onion. He has heavy armor, and you meet him, and he literally talks like, oh, hello there. I found myself in quite the like, that's, he's just a lovable dude. And there's just like this demon that's patrolling this town, and he's like, yeah, I don't know how to get past him. I need to figure it out. And you just like rush it and kill him for him, and he's like, oh, thank you. And then next time you find him, he's like down a well, and he's lost all of his armor. And this guy like pushed him down there and stole all of his armor. And so you have to go get the armor from the guy and bring it back, and then like throw the armor down the well, and then he climbs out. It's really funny. And then you find out that the next time you see him, you do not save him at all. He's just sitting in front of a fire in his cross-leg thing. He offers you a drink, and he teaches you how to cheer, basically. He tells you the story about the sword on his back. So the sword is like very strange looking. And he says that before he came back alive, because the plot of Dark Souls 3 is that all these people are come back alive to leave the fire again. Before he came back alive, he made a promise with a giant, that if the giant ever failed or gave up on his quest, that he would go and kill him. And the giant was like his best friend. Well, the giant is one of the main bosses that got brought back alive and decided not to leave the fire again. So when you get there, you don't even have to summon him, nothing. You just walk into the boss room, and if you've done his quest, he will show up with you. And it will have this whole dialogue, and he'll look at the giant, and he's like, I would pull it up for the screen. And he looks at the giant, and he's like, Yorm is the name of the giant, and he says, I can't remember, not exactly, but he's like, I've come to fulfill my promise. And then he fights him with you, and he kills him. Mm-hmm. And he sits down, and he's all tired and stuff, like, whatever. And you can just tell, like, that his tone's different, but he's not actually sad. Mm-hmm. He's just like, well, I mean, I did it. We did it. And he just sits there. As you walk out of the room, you get this notification. So whenever you kill something, you get a notification of, like, how many souls you just got. You walk out of the room, and you just got a bunch of souls. You're like, what the heck? You turn around, he's dead. He's just gone. And it's just his armor left. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so, but when you walk out of the room, I guess, like, the theory is that he actually took a really big blow during the fight. And so as you're walking out of the room, he gave you a strong face so you would leave. And when you leave, he gives up and dies because he completed his quest.
And goes back to the zombie somewhere.
No. So in that game, they're not undead. They're like this different type of human that can die. So they actually don't come back as zombies. He just permanently dies. It's like, okay, so that's like a basic. Oh, and that is over the span of 15 hours. Like, you meet this guy like 4 times throughout your journey, and that's just the quest line. None of the quest lines end good at all, like, ever.
No, I'm sure they don't.
Yeah.
Hecky, stressy, depressive.
Yeah, there's a guy that his name's Body. He's a whiz in all the lore, and he has a whole like playlist called "Prepare to Cry," because the darksouls, when it got re-released, it was re-released with the subtitle "Prepare to Die." Anyway, so that's just like the basic. That if you're gonna do an NPC quest line, just prepare for the worst, because it'll get you invested, and then it will just suck.
Believe it.
Yeah, it's really sad. Watching the video is way better because you learn about the past of the giant. Because the giant showed up and he just wanted to serve his people, but all of his people hated him because they hated giants. And he was one of the best rulers ever. And one day he had this giant sword and a giant shield, and he lost what he was fighting for in a battle. So he threw his shield down a cliff and only used the sword from then on. And then when he found out someone needed to relink the fire, he was he went and did it so that he could prove to his people that he was a worthy leader. And then when he did it, it failed. And instead of consuming just him, the fire spread and consumed all of his people. So when he wakes back up to relink the fire, he wakes up in a freaking pile of burnt corpses that were his subjects. Yeah.
Nope, screw this.
Yep. And he had 2 swords that could kill him. They're giant slaying swords. He gave one to the people to give them trust of if I ever go bad, you can just kill me.
Mm-hmm.
The other one he gave to his friend, that if he ever forsake his duty, that he would come and kill him. Huh. Yeah. Even when I replay that game multiple times, I do that quest line because it's just it's sweet in a very depressing way.
Like The Walking Dead.
No, this is just
This one's
depressing.
just bad.
There's no
I just hate this game.
There's
Hate
no
this series.
triumph over sadness or anything. It's just
Yeah, I play these games with you guys, but I actually hate The Walking Dead series with a passion.
Yeah.
I'm actually not a fan of zombie movies or shows at all. Zero.
I think I am not either. Only because I think only a few of them have been original, and everybody else has copied the formula. And that's why there was that huge zombie craze from 2014 to 2016, and it just died, immediately just fell flat on its face. And I have to say it's because of The Walking Dead. So The Walking Dead started the craze. in my opinion, because it was this whole new thing. Because everyone thought zombie apocalypse was just like, oh, shoot the zombies, flamethrowers, all this mayhem, whatever. Because The Walking Dead was just normal people, and it wasn't even about how to fight the zombies. It was about how to live after an apocalypse.
Yeah.
And there was like themes of like the reason why the walkers are slow is because like they're supposed to symbolize death and how death comes to anyone randomly, and it's never like you never expect it. It was really cool and creative, and it also brought in the thing of like, oh, the zombies aren't the bad part; it's the people, right? The people are way worse than any zombies would ever be.
Yeah.
And that was cool. Then everyone copied that for years and years, and it just died out because no one ever comes up with new ideas. They just want to kind of like. But I think there's a lot you could actually explore with the zombie apocalypse. I mean, you can do it with the normal apocalypse, but the problem is that if I tell you, oh, I'm gonna do a virus apocalypse, like it's not all that entertaining. I mean, if you're gonna make a story and you're gonna make it about a freaking biohazard that got out of control and started killing people, or make it about a freaking biohazard that turned people into zombies, I mean, one of those is way cooler than the other one.
Oh yeah. It's this one.
Yeah, it's the zombies. And you can, like, I don't know. I think there's something that could still be done with zombie apocalypse that people just aren't looking at or looking for. Because, I mean, even Dying Light is a little bit better, but story-wise, like, it's pretty much the same thing.
Still trying to find a cure / survive. That's good.
I think there's definitely more. I would have loved to work with Telltale and like been a writer. Problem is that company would try to screw me because they have to rush the product.
Yep. Excuse me.
I'd like to be a Naughty Dog writer. That'd be sick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's still some sick games to be made.
Yeah, like the what's it called? The D&D we're gonna do. So there's going to be less D&D. I think I'm going to roll for everything, so like everyone doesn't have to bring dice or anything. I'll just be the one rolling for stuff. And I think we're going to have a set amount of health at like 100. But, so in D&D you have classes. Obviously we're not going to have classes because we're just us. We're just playing ourselves. I will have to check over all the stats because, like, let's say, I'm still debating on how I'm going to do the stats because usually you just roll for them, and the highest you can get is like 18 on the roll. But the problem is that, let's say you got an 18 and you can put in any stat. So you put it in, let's say, strength. And I'd be like, look, man, you're buff. But you ain't 18 buff. Like, you're still just you.
Yep.
So we have to be pretty, like, in moderation. Like, I would say, yeah, like, it'd have to be relative to how you actually are, or else it's just going to be dumb. You're just playing a character now, instead of just being you, and I put you through the scenario and we do things. But I will say that by level 3, you all will have classes. And it's because of my magic system. So the zombies in it are not viruses. Well, they are, but they're magic, basically. I'm probably gonna have it be like, not that any of you guys would actually find this out, but the origin's like a meteor crashed down somewhere, and it's gonna be more like a Lovecraftian zombie than not like Dead Space. Not to that degree, because I'm still playing with a bunch of people that have never played D&D, and a bunch of people that are like probably not into that kind of stuff. So it's going to be pretty.
I didn't play it, but I watched like the storyline playthrough. That gets freaking weird by the end.
It gets
You're like,
nuts.
what the heck?
And by like the third game shouldn't have happened. Second game was okay. It was kind of cool because instead of just being on a spaceship, it was on a planet, and you're like, oh shoot, that's bad. But yeah, the third game was just like, when they added more lore to it, I was just like, that's weird. That's just dumb. But anyway, so what I have planned, whether you can join or not, I was going to have it be, if you can join, this is, I'm going to have to change it. There's going to be me, you, and the game group. Me and you are going to be like sent out to go do something because there's not a lot of guys in the game group. And I would imagine that if something like that actually happened like a zombie apocalypse and there was more girls than guys, they would kind of band together to like make the guys do crap.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, it's not like saying like, oh, they're freaking lazy. It's like, no, it's like,
Makes sense.
it makes sense. Also, I'm pretty sure I would probably sign up before I'd let certain girls in the group go. Anyway, so me and you go do something, and when I come back, either you're gone, or if you're actually going to be there, I was going to have it be me and Peter to go do something. I was going to come back, Peter's dead, and I'll be bit. And the group has to decide what to do with me. Well, it's going to be kind of like a telltale decision, because if they decide to kill me, I'm going to break out somehow. But basically, I'm going to leave kind of reluctantly and not in the best of terms with everybody. And because bites generally mean that you're going to turn into a zombie, right? Well, then throughout the campaign, you guys will all find out that not everybody turns into a zombie when they're bit. So people get bit and they don't turn. In fact, they gain certain abilities. And so, like, every time someone gets bit, they're going to either pick a class or whatever, and I'll give them their abilities. Or I'll just assign it. I don't know. It depends. But then, the more you get bit, the more abilities you get, but also the less human you become. If you're one of the people that are immune to it, or immune. And so, when I left, I got in like a bunch of crazy situations, got bit more, and I'll just be the main antagonist of the entire thing. And I thought it'd be kind of fun.
That's kind of like Dying Light 2. Have you played Dying Light 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the what's his bucket
Yeah.
guy.
And that's why you have like the abilities too and stuff. Yeah. But he's like way more.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Dude, the part when you're being chased, me and my brother played it together, and you're definitely not supposed to play that mission two-player, because you can't jump on the same rope at the same time, and they only ever supply one rope. So like Conager will jump, grab it, swing, and I'll just jump and fall. Yeah, exactly. It is. Yeah, but yeah, so it's kind of like that, but more magic.
Cool.
Yep.
Little do they know.
Little do they know I'm actually the villain.
Actually, I don't know. Dan might expect it.
Dan, yeah, he would. Yep. This D&D campaign that we did right now, I do a lot of homebrew stuff. So like, because the funny thing is that I am totally fine with my players strategizing, using all the tools they really need. My problem is that I've played a druid, I've played a ranger, I've played a paladin, and I know for a fact there are just certain things that are just completely useless. To some extent. Unless your DM lets you be a little creative with certain things, most of your abilities are useless. Yeah. And especially for druids. It's just ridiculous. But, so I homebrew a lot of stuff, and I've homebrewed like 3 different abilities that they all get. So like Dan, he's a dream walker. So he can actually traverse through dreams, but because of that, he knows he's in a dream whenever he's in a dream, he can manipulate like Inception. And it gives him like certain powers and whatnot. But I've also expanded that logic to the real world, because my worlds are just like giant collections of like a soul or whatever. So the world itself is a dream. Like your existence on the world is the world's dream. So if he becomes more like the one and starts to like understand that, oh, this is all a dream, I can kind of manipulate stuff, he actually gets to use the powers in real life, right? And then there's, and that's based on a character that I'm actually going to write later, but I haven't had the whole story. It's going to be an epic fantasy, but only from one perspective, and it's going to be a mystery novel. like a noir
Ah.
medieval
Uh-huh.
magic mystery novel.
Interesting.
But then there's Daisy. Daisy's also based on another character. She became a fate weaver, which means she can see these little tiny threads connecting things. And the thicker they are, it means that the more determined it's going to be. And she can follow those to see how things are connected, right? She also can like touch things and get visions of like the past or sometimes the future of that item, of their fate or what has already impacted it. And then she can channel it, which makes everything she rolls either a D20 or a nat 20 or a nat 1. So whichever one is closer to, it's a nat 20 or a nat 1. And like this last time, they went to a dream and they went deeper into the dream and found themselves in high school, like an actual normal high school, not a medieval time, just modern time high school. And the counselor was restraining Daisy's character, and so I told her to roll for fate chance, I think, and she got like a 9. And she just wanted to push him off. So instead, I had her just like grab him and just like smash him into the ground. And I was like, "Yep, that's what your power does. Like
That's what you get. Yep.
And so, and then Woodrow, because he actually gave me a backstory. The other two did not, because it was their first time. He gave me a backstory. He has like an eye that is just all pale, and he can use it to basically see eagle vision. And if he takes it off during combat, he gets triple advantage on everything he does, and everything has triple disadvantage against him, or double. So when you have advantage in D&D, you roll 2 dice, you take the highest one. He gets to roll 3 dice, and take the highest one. And something trying to hit him, I get to roll 3 dice, and he takes the lowest one. But it only lasts like I think 3 turns. And so that's kind of fun because like. I can direct Woodrow's character because he sees things that other people can't see. I can direct Daisy's character because she sees things that the others can't see. And I can direct Dan because he just does what he wants, basically. But, yeah. But I know what he'll be pulled to, so yeah.
You have a decent idea of who he's going to where he's going to get pulled to.
I mean, before they got married, he would just follow Daisy around everywhere. This last session, after they're married, he didn't follow around at all.
Yep.
And I was like, yeah, that's generally how it goes.
That's how it happens.
Yep.
Sorry, my work app keeps going off. We're going to have to head out and drive.
Yeah. I'm excited. I've always wanted to do a freaking zombie D&D. I've always wanted to. I'm going to have to make all the... And it's not just going to be like there's one type of zombie. There's going to be different types of zombies. They're basically aliens.
Yep.
But not.
It's kind of like the Flood. They turn into a bunch of different stuff, depending on who they infect.
Yeah. So, like, yeah. And I hope other people want to do it in the game group, and it's not just you, Woodrow, Dan, Daisy. I think Tisha would probably do it. Josh would definitely. He already plays PvP. I was hoping for Aspen and Kimi probably, but with that many people, it's kind of hard. That's why I have to have them all in one group, and I'll probably have John by himself, or Woodrow by himself, because when you have a huge group and you're all taking turns, it takes so long. Like just this last one we played D&D on Saturday, I think, and they all split up. It was just 3 of them, and each one of their turns, I was like, I'm not just gonna have them do one action, switch to this guy, do one action, switch to this guy, do one action. They all went to 3 different like main plots of this mystery, so I'm not gonna do that. It's stupid. It'd be really confusing for everybody, really dissatisfying and really boring. So I had this guy do like they're in like this time loop that's 4 hours, so I had him go to 1 hour. And I have this guy go to his first hour, and I have Daisy go to her first hour, and at some point they finally all freaking met up, and it actually progressed. But it's so long to have everybody split up. Because you're just sitting there forever
not doing anything.
Yeah, just going. Kind of like the Walking Dead Telltale series, where it makes you look at 50 billion items before you find out where you're supposed to go. Okay, yep.
Yep. My thing is, zombie apocalypse would be the best. It would be the best format for an epic fantasy type thing, where everyone's split up and you get all the different perspectives. But they never do that. It's always the one group. Maybe there's two different things that they're looking at this episode, but it's never like, oh, this guy's over here in freaking California, this guy's up here in Oregon, and this guy's over here. It's like,
Yeah.
it's a missed potential. It literally writes itself.
Your PS5 will enter rest mode in 10 minutes through the power saving settings.
Fair enough.
We've been ranting a while, guys.
I don't know how I switched to talk about Harry Potter, and yeah, it came back to zombies.
Yep. It's this dang game's fault. After this, I never want to play a zombie game again until we play The Last of Us.
Well, we're going to play Death Row in Canada.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's different.
And then we might, for just a fun one-time stream, play Metal Gear Survive. Because...
Oh yes, I do want to watch
because
it. Have to suffer through that.
Yeah, I hate that game. love that game.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
We will watch you suffer through that game once, how you watched us suffer through this game multiple times.
One thing is, I won't die. I just hate the game.
I just hate the game. What do you mean? I've not died on this game once.
Uh-huh.
I haven't died once.
You died more than once. Several onces.
15 different times.
That one with the tractor, that was the worst. I can't believe they have their checkpoints that they're freaking so far away from when you can die.
So dumb. It was just like the one in the car garage.
Yeah, like why didn't they put the checkpoint when you got on the roof?
No, we're gonna make our checkpoint having to re-unscrew more nuts and bolts.
We're gonna checkpoint 5 minutes away. It's like in the old games when you would die and you realized, oh, I haven't saved in like 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Skyrim was like that.
Yeah, you're like, all the old Zelda games on the old consoles.
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh.
Which actually, the nice thing is that they're still that way. That's one thing I love about Zelda versus other ones is that you still have to make sure you go find, you either click start and save or find your save points before you get to a certain point or get where you think you might be.
That's the one thing I hate. So like, let's say Last of Us. You don't actually go save The Last of Us. Oh, no you do. So not Last of Us. But a lot of games nowadays, they don't have a go and manually save option. So you just have to kind of guess like, oh, hopefully the autosave was relatively close to
Somewhere
here.
around here.
Yeah, like Red Dead does that online. So like when we're doing a mission, it's like, okay, so if we leave, will it get us halfway through the mission, or do we have to restart the whole
entire thing? Yep. Like, It's true.
Yeah. I that's why I like Breath of the Wild saving system, where it's autosave and it does manual saves.
You can do some that is smart.
Yeah.
Much better.
That's another game we need to play. I need to get a capture card. I'll probably buy it to make some paycheck.
Okay.
And figure out how to do it.
Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
One thing about I hate the storyline still. I'm not a big fan of. There's so much better. I think the storyline of the Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity, is way better than Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
like, by a lot.
I think the Hyrule Warriors story is better. Like it's one of the best Zelda stories, even though it's not canon at all. Mm-hmm. It's actually entertaining because it's written by people that literally only write story. The Dynasty Warrior people only write story. Their entire combat system has been unchanged from the first game.
It's still just
it's just you going through an entire freaking army of people for no reason.
And just literally, well, that's up. The only time you get a moment like that is Link at the end of Skyward Sword, because he's freaking pissed as heck.
And you just upgrade the Master Sword to like glow. Yeah.
And Link is pissed.
Yep. It's pretty sick.
Wow.
I will say, if we do play Breath of the Wild, Woodrow hasn't played it, and he's going to insist that he plays it. But I have a problem with that. And it's because, like most other games, I generally want to play it, but I'm like, whatever, it doesn't matter. That game, though, your first time you play it, it's going to take 100 hours.
And we do not have that kind of time.
No.
I am going to go straight to every boss, barely get 80 shrines, but you get enough to get the Master Sword. That's it. No more shrines after that. Maybe enough to get another ring around my stamina, because
That's helpful.
but after that, no shrines. I know where all the shrines are. I know how to beat all of them. I know how to beat every single dungeon. I know how to cheese everything. We might do the DLC. I don't know if I can get it though. So. Just because it's so satisfying. My companion just was telling me about this. You get a motorcycle in the DLC, right? Anything you can fuel it. You can drive it straight into Ganondorf's castle. Or not Ganondorf's castle, but Hyrule Castle. So there's all these things like gonna shoot lasers at you, and you're just like,
That's fantastic.
Dude, it is the most satisfying crap ever. We might have to switch to My Switch Lite on stream, put it in there, and then just do that. Even though like they won't see it, just for our reaction, and then switch back.
Just for our sake and our enjoyment.
Oh shoot. So I will have to buy some of the DLC. There's my whole icon of my character on the YouTube is the hat that I always wear in Breath of the Wild. And the whole reason I put it as my icon on YouTube is because my first game was going to be Breath of the Wild.
Ah.
It wasn't. So yeah, I'm gonna have to buy some of the DLC because it's not a thing you can actually get. It's something you have to get DLC and then you can unlock it.
Yep.
What? Awkward.
Here, let's end off the stream.
Oh yeah, might as well.
Goodbye, guys. Come again.
We're gonna play after the finale of this. We are playing Death Road to Canada or Castle Crashers. It depends on when Josh can do it. I don't know if we're gonna play all of Castle Crashers or if we're just gonna play like the first 2 hours of it or something. But Castle Crashers 4 player is gonna be freaking sick. Oh my gosh! And then Death Road to Canada is just fun. Like me and Woodrow played it on Sunday, and you should watch it. It's really funny. I even made your character. I can go show you.
You made that. Show me next time.